we introing?
Bad luck, club. Bad luck. Yo, I'm getting sick of Call of Duty, man.
Yeah.
Supers are so annoying because there's nothing you can do against them. And kill streaks, if your team sucks, you suck too now.
That's garbage.
Absolutely.
Black Ops 4.
Woo!
I tried the Reaper kill streak thing, and guess what? I got it, and I was playing Nuketown, and then I don't know what the fucking kill streak was, but I couldn't even shoot it down. It was like an AC-130 that flies really fast back and forth across the map.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, how I can't even aim at this. I just have to die now.
The Scorchers.
Yeah, Scorchers, that's like the lightning strike.
So I lost my super, and then I just kept fucking dying.
I forget what they're called.
I know exactly what
it wasn't like the artillery.
Dude,
It was like it was multiple passes through and he was shooting.
And they make a crazy noise too, right?
Yeah, it's the sound of death or whatever.
And there's literally nothing you can do about it. You could be inside of a building and get killed by it.
It doesn't even matter. On Nuketown, they see your spawn. It's like, okay, have fun dying.
Yeah. And then what happens to me every time I get an attack chopper? Enemy hackers attempted to hack our systems. Now they have my attack chopper. Yeah.
That's so stupid.
It's Call of Duty.
And then the worst kill streak is Sniper's Nest. Or not.
With the
they snipe so fast. It's
They
like,
snipe so fast.
headshot.
You're inside of a building, but not to them. You're still outside, and they sniped you, and it took you fucking 10 seconds to die.
Dude, they literally just get quad feeds all day. All you see is sniper.
And it takes like 10 rockets to shoot them down.
Everything does. Everything's dude. You need.
And first of all, you're trying to aim at them, and they're shooting you while you're aiming at it. You can't even get a rocket off.
No.
And it isn't me, or whenever you're trying to use a launcher to shoot down a kill streak, you can even just spawn. You could have just spawned 10 seconds prior, literally spawn, aim up with the launcher, and then you just get killed. Like an enemy just runs right up to you.
No.
How did they get there so fast? Why did they spawn at me close enough to where they could kill me within 5 seconds? Shit is nuts.
World War II.
World War II is just as bad.
Dude, no, they updated it a lot. They have an unlimited sprint now. They have classic
happened
mode.
like literally a year ago. Like
Oh, I
no
haven't
joke.
played
It happened like a month after.
Yeah, that happened like 6 months after the launch. Literally the halfway point.
I don't remember it not having unlimited sprint.
Exactly.
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
They updated it legitimately halfway through the first year of the game, and they added new special or whatever they would call it in the game. And they made it so that the specialists.
I
like that war
Or were there specialists?
mode.
They had
War
they were
mode was
called
great.
something
Yeah,
different.
war mode was
operators
fun.
or something. I don't know. That's
Oh, yeah, they added the operators. Yeah.
So and they made it so like remember you used to if you played as like airborne you could equip suppressors to
Oh,
submachine guns.
yeah.
Now
I
you can just
remember
equip suppressors to submachine guns no matter what division. That's what they're called. No
Yeah.
matter what divisions. They added more divisions. They made them more like balanced, I guess. I don't know.
So how's the battalion?
It's good. It's actually terrible. The game's good. I'm just bad at it.
It's like CS:GO but World War II, right?
I watched
so much
gameplay of
harder
it. It
than
literally
CS:GO.
looks like Call of Duty, kind of. I
Yeah.
never played it though.
It's just it's more like Call of Duty in like a CS:GO setting. Because CS:GO is really weird the way you aim and shoot and play. I'd say game modes are like, and the way people play it is kind of like CS:GO, but the physics of the game are like pro mod Call of Duty from like Call of Duty 4.
That's still not bad.
Why is it worse? Because everyone's really good.
No, it's a good game. It's just I'm just terrible at it. It's so hard. There's such a skill
And you can't
gap.
rage quit, I feel.
Like competitive, no, because their competitive's linked through Face It, which is like game battles. So if you leave, you're like banned. Like that's well, not
Like League.
Yeah, not forever, but you'll definitely get. That's how CS:GO was too. You get like a 2-day ban or 8. I used to get 7-day bans all the time. I'd leave a game. Nope, there goes another 7 days.
I actually think that's. I mean,
It's fair.
it's
They're
fair, but it's
competitive.
stupid.
It's
It's like, what if you have an emergency and you have to leave the game? It's like, oh, you're banned for 7 days.
That's happened to me too. I remember when I don't know, we had some bad storm and I lost power, and I had just gotten unbanned that day, and I got banned for another 7 days. It was in the middle. That's why I stopped playing CS because I kept getting banned. And say, the shitty part about that is if you're playing a game and say the other people are doing bad, and you're like, wow, you guys are bad, and then they vote to kick you, you get banned for 7 days. You get vote to kick. So it's like, CS:GO is so toxic. That's why I just couldn't play it anymore.
Can you vote to ban in the battalion as well?
Yeah, but I haven't come across. I mean, I haven't really played the game much, so I don't know how often that happens. CS was literally like every match. You said one bad thing to somebody. If they were grouped up with other people, you're banned. You're kicked from the game. Then the first ban's like 30 minutes, then 24 hours, then a week, or 3 days of a week.
You know, I honestly think every single multiplayer game is toxic. Can you name
yeah.
Can you name a multiplayer game that's not toxic?
No.
I don't think there is.
Minecraft.
It's toxic.
No,
That's definitely
that's there's some pretty.
I don't think there is a single game out there that is not toxic when it comes to multiplayer. Because it's not the game, it's the people. And everyone sucks.
Minecraft has so many griefers.
People suck. So everyone sucks. So
I want to
no
find
matter
a game
what-
where I can like actually get into. It's I'm hoping Modern Warfare is that game.
Oh,
I
I honestly think you can't really get into a multiplayer game.
Fortnite.
Fortnite's terrible.
I used to be like that in PUBG, but then after like 4 months, it was like, ugh.
Like you could play a multiplayer game for a long time, but like I mean like you can't get into a game like when you play Call of Duty. I mean I don't know about you because you just grind out shit, you don't care. But like I know for me and I know for Chace and probably for you, when you play like a multiplayer game, you play like 5-6 matches and then you're just like,
Yeah.
I need a break. I need to get off this thing.
I'm all about the grind.
I can't.
You play like 5 different games every day just for the daily challenges.
Yeah, hell yeah.
In my head, I'm like that, but I know I don't actually do that.
Yeah, no, in my head, I'm like, I want to get to this level. I want to do this, and this, and then I'm like,
Right.
no, this is. I can't
I do that
this.
too. See, the thing is, I'll make a goal for myself. Like, I want to get to level 55 or whatever. I get to 55 and I'm like, all right, I did it. Now I can stop playing. And that's what always happens to me with every Call of Duty. Every Call of Duty, I'm always like, a new one comes out. I'm like, I want to prestige. Play the whole game to whatever the max level is, prestige. And I'm like, all right, that's it. And then I never play it. Like every Call of Duty I have, I'm like either first or second prestige. Like not even close to prestiging again. I'll be like second prestige, like level 10, or I'll be like first prestige 40 or something like that. And
Top 4 10 prestige.
I just never.
Oh my
I just
God.
get tired of it. Like, kudos to the people that actually stick it out and get to like master prestige and shit.
I've only done that in 2, and that was Call of Duty 4 and Black Ops 2. I got to the highest rank. Black Ops 2 is easy. That game, like, I never got sick of that game. Call of Duty 4, I don't know how it was for you the first time. Holy shit, when I got to like 8 prestige, I couldn't take that game anymore. It was just so, it was the same 6 maps because they didn't have the DLC. The same like 6 guns, every prestige. It was just so brutal. I remember getting to 10 prestiging, and then not playing for like a week because I just couldn't do it. Because I played that game when World at War was out, and Modern Warfare 2 was out. I think I got to 10th when World at War was out, but I played that game for so long.
Black Ops 2.
I did that
No,
with W2.
COD 4.
Oh, COD 4.
How far will that fan court reach?
What?
Yeah, I grinded out COD 4 the
that
first
real
time, then I
quick?
grinded out a second time. I'm
You're
remastered.
15th prestige. I
You
saw it.
just can't-
No, I don't think I'm
Fans
15th.
do.
I don't need the fan.
It might be 14th. I'm not sure.
Why do you want
Just
this?
let me see. Will it reach?
Not without Chase's phone getting decimated.
Okay.
You're just gonna hold a fan in your lap? Yeah.
Absolutely. Do you see me right now? I don't know if you can
He's
see it on
literally
screen.
dripping
I'm
sweat.
literally dripping. And it's making my voice sound like a robot. It's on the floor like this, but holy shit.
Yeah, it's bad in here.
Why
It's pretty hot outside. Don't you work in the heat? Aren't you used to it?
Yeah, and I'm
That's why when
I'm not-
we're not working, we don't want to be in
It's
this.
not that I'm not used to it. It's just it's gross. Like at work, I don't care because I
Do
know
you-
at the end of the day I'm gonna shower. And
Do you
whatever.
ever notice? I know you work outside as much as I do. Do you notice like when you're working, the heat doesn't bother you as much, but when you're not working, you go outside, you're like, holy fuck, it's hot
I wouldn't.
outside.
I wouldn't say it doesn't bother me at work.
I mean, but it's like you know you have to do it, so you
Yeah,
have,
I don't
you
have
have
choice.
to be right.
At home, I go do yard work. And I'm
You're in
just
crawl
like,
spaces and shit, aren't you?
well, I do everything. I'd say the worst thing isn't outside this time of year. It's attics. I do a lot of attics for mice and whatever.
So we just died in an attic in Arizona.
Yeah,
What
I'll
were
be
they
doing
doing?
Air conditioning.
They're doing air conditioning.
Well, I literally.
Mm.
How do you not like? How do you not go? Man, I'm so hot. Let me get out of here for a little bit.
Sometimes it happens so fast where you just like pass out, and then if it, obviously it's not gonna cool off in there, so you're just gonna stay asleep and then die. That's it.
True.
Because I did a mold clean out in the attic recently, and I literally texted Nana and I was like, hey, if I don't come home by like 5 o'clock,
dead.
I'm probably dead.
Then it's for old person's attic.
Because it was a vacant house. They sent me by myself on a weekend. No fucking way was anybody gonna be there. Nobody was answering the phone if I called. And I was in bleaching an attic, and it was probably 80 degrees out, so it was probably like 100, 110 up in the attic. It was hot. Of course, I'm ill prepared for everything. so I had no water.
Amen. I
Nothing.
feel you on that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel you on that.
Hope this isn't bothering anybody.
No, I'm actually getting like the blow off from your like body, and it's working, so it doesn't matter. to
I
me.
think the mic is picking it up.
It probably
Let's
is.
see.
There you go.
I'll turn it down.
But
Put it on one.
But no, like back to the heat thing. Like I know when I'm working, I think maybe it's because I start working in the morning, so it's cooler out, and then I just like it gradually gets hotter, and I just warm up to it, pun intended.
Yeah.
As it gets hotter out. But then like when I'm not working, I'm inside most of the day, and then I step outside for like 10 minutes. I'm like, holy shit! Because I'm in like a nice air conditioned house for whatever,
Speaking of addicts.
and then yeah. Chase, you have a ladder for that attic?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Not happening.
Or you don't need a ladder. Right? You can't count that dress.
Oh my god.
I might be able to jump up. I won't be able to pull myself up. I'm not that strong.
Oh,
I'm too fat for that.
I'll eat that one.
But I'll probably be able to swing my legs up, or maybe I can stand on that.
Just stand out there, squeeze on top of the dresser.
Oh yeah, I can get up there, no problem.
It'll be fun.
Oh god.
What's up there?
Christmas decorations.
Ho, ho,
Ornaments,
ho.
perfect.
Ho ho ho.
Oh, you can put this back now. I might need that again in a few minutes.
But yeah, so what's been going on in y'all lives?
Oh, nothing. Living the dream.
Hanging in there, kids.
Hanging in there. Doing great. Absolutely swell.
Me too.
I can sense the sarcasm.
No. Not at all.
Your laptop fell asleep. Wake that thing up.
Nope.
Did you bring up the thing I showed you
yeah.
before?
Wait, what's on the laptop and what's on this? On the computer.
But the laptop has many important things on it.
Discuss the word. Yes. How do you feel about our first video podcast?
I will admit the setup is very janky.
It's not on camera. It doesn't look that bad.
It honestly doesn't look that bad.
You
Alright, but off camera?
Off camera, it looks terrible.
Off camera?
We'll do some behind the scenes after.
On top of that, the audio is probably so bad.
We're all
It
sharing
probably
The
mic.
fan is blowing air into the
Turn that
microphone.
fan a little bit like back towards the wall.
I think best case scenario beforehand, you should just pump this room full of AC and then just let the hour without AC.
Never snowy
No.
here.
But
Yeah.
the microphone definitely is picking up our voices at different levels.
Yeah.
But-
Without a
It
doubt.
sounds like we're in an empty room, probably.
Yep.
We're sitting too low for this
On a
table.
futon.
We're on a
on a
futon that's
yeah.
ripping open right now.
It's like
You get
Is this your bed?
No.
This is where you sleep.
This is what I mean, Robby.
I was just wondering that.
And what else? I mean,
What else?
The decorate, like Chase's desk's pretty decked out,
Dude,
so that
I'm
looks
telling you.
cool.
From that angle, like from this angle, it doesn't look that bad, but it is that bad. Like it's
Yeah.
pretty bad.
If you know, it'd be cool if it was just Chase's desk,
Yeah.
and you didn't see anything, like you didn't see blankness. Maybe if you got some like lighting here too, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. This is the new.
I feel like
I'll make it a studio.
the camera's not very like personable.
Yeah.
Because it's just kind of pointing in a random direction. It's
I'm
not
gonna-
like it's not like very like usually you'd have a camera pointing at Chace. So you'd have like three
Yeah,
cameras.
three
Yeah.
You'd have like a camera pointing at Chace, a camera pointing at us, and then a camera like that pointing at all of us. We only have one camera.
I wonder if they-
We only have one mic.
This is what the
Only
webcam
one
looks like. It's really hard to see.
It's
It's a webcam on a stick.
What else? Other than that, I mean,
We have a working laptop.
Yeah.
we have a working laptop.
What year is that laptop from?
It's 2019.
That's not
Yeah.
2019.
It's 2019 laptop.
Dell
Those you work on.
Inspiron Windows XP, top of the line.
6400.
It's custom sticker removal, so you can't tell.
Oh, is it
It
missing?
has a J scratch in it from when you scratch your initial in it.
scratch?
Yes.
When did that
What are
happen?
you talking about?
It literally has a J scratch in it.
There is a J scratch.
J
What did
scratch
you do?
in
That
That's
laptop
what it
is
is.
thick enough that it has two USB ports on top of each other.
Most
Most computers are barely thin enough for one
They
now.
don't have USBs.
now.
It still has a
Disk drive?
US,
Does it have a
disk
fucking
drive.
floppy disk drive on there?
That looks like
It
it's
does.
from 2009.
That's a disk drive? What disk are you
Wait.
putting in here?
No, it's actually. Wait.
It's a floppy disk.
No,
Floppy
it's a SanDisk, SD card.
It's a big SD card.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
you
it's
were
over here.
Cards from like 2004.
Wait, so
Okay, open it.
is my? You're not joking. My initials.
Yes, you scratched it into there.
What?
You were drunk one night with Joe.
Oh, we're name dropping.
Yeah, we're name dropping.
Name dropping.
Yeah, we're name dropping.
So is this adding to the lore?
lore.
Friendship?
This is like a 2004 computer.
But it still works. It's on right now.
It's on right now.
Fully
The
charged.
screen is nice and bright, fully
Yeah.
charged. Important information on there. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing else I can say. I mean, hopefully this setup will evolve and not be in
Yeah,
this
well,
room
I'm
because it's way too hot in here.
No, see, I have an old AC unit. We'll bring it up here.
Oh, yeah, we'll put it right there.
Put it right in that window.
I'll sit down.
I'm leaving the aesthetics up to you. You're gonna keep this table.
Can we get a new?
Why is everybody taking my new Egypt sticker?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I didn't take anything.
We're gonna get this food.
This is a sticker?
Listen,
There's two here.
I know.
Why'd you tell me?
They were in my pocket.
We have a whole stack of them. Calm down.
Alright, well, no, listen.
Kids are
So,
gonna phrase.
it's bulk pickup
They
next
call me
week.
Jimmy Kid.
So take this futon, throw it the fuck
Oh
out.
my god.
I'll chip in. We'll get 3 or 4. Well, you have 1, so we'll get 3 shitty office
Wait,
chairs.
I have a better idea.
What?
We set it up at Chace's shop.
Oh.
Is there a room there though?
Yeah, it's an office.
Like permanent?
Do you use the
Yeah.
office?
No, we don't need the office.
What? We're going there tonight. This
What do you mean your
It's
shop?
not-
I have a garage.
That you rent out?
Yeah.
For your car? What?
We're going there tonight. I hope you know that. This all could have been done there.
This all could have been.
Where
There's
is it?
there's
It's
no
in-
internet.
is
There's
it-
no internet.
Oh,
What do
get
we need
internet.
What do we
I
need
can
internet
get
for?
internet. Well, we can record. Yeah.
I have a MacBook, so if we can figure it out on
But
this.
what
can't
if
stream.
But
Well,
we
we don't
need
need a
internet for the
MacBook.
we need internet for the laptop.
Yeah.
Well,
So
I'll
we can
use-
access
steal
what
Wi-Fi.
they-
I'll use
Oh,
my
no,
laptop.
hotspot.
What are you looking up? What are we fact checking right now?
Let me
Like,
show-
this
let's
is Joe
show-
Rogan.
Hey, I'm Jamie.
I'm
What's
just
up?
show you what's on the screen.
There's nothing on this. What are you talking about?
Don't ruin the illusion.
No, of course there's something.
It's
on the
full
big
You
of-
couldn't even get it on. You lied to me this whole time. What are you doing over there?
It's
Just looking
full
at a
of
black
information.
screen.
It's full of information.
I didn't realize you were certifiable. What is that?
I'm lying to them, not you. I would have told you.
We would have told you, but we were already recording. By the
It would have
time
been funny if it looked something up, but you would have convinced me that the internet said something and it was just off, and I had no idea. I'd have been like, what? Obama was never president?
Oh man.
So, okay, yeah. So we'll take the office then.
Alright.
It's,
Does it?
There's a bathroom there too.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's literally connected to
It's
the
an air
office.
conditioned.
Just
Yeah.
can't stream
How
to
much you
Twitch.
paying a month for it?
1,000.
What?
Yeah.
That's pretty cheap.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's really
but
cheap.
What?
That's
So
a
we're
really
getting
good deal.
$1,000 a month for it.
I split it.
With Greg?
Yeah, and a friend Dan.
Like
He usually
three-way
scores.
perfect.
Where's Greg? Is Greg in job?
Yeah.
Oh, he's a parts guy?
Yeah.
Just cut that.
So anyway,
Yeah.
we'll be at a new set next time. I guess we're doing this monthly because last upload was a month.
We're
ago.
doing it yearly. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
What do you mean? What the fuck do you mean? We're
So
doing it
I'll
yearly.
upload this next year.
He literally posted a screenshot of the last time all 4 of us did the podcast was exactly 1 year ago.
Yeah.
It was like June 8th or July 18th.
Yeah,
or
because the last
something.
episode was just originally it was just
Yeah, I
us
think it was
three,
August.
and then that one got deleted, and it was just me, you, and Chace, right? Yeah. I think I'm gonna upload that one of us.
Well, technically, the one with him was all 4 of us.
Yeah, because Chace was in that
'Cause
one.
Chace
And we
was on-
recorded another one before that.
Chase was on a phone call.
It's been about a
Oh,
year.
yeah.
It's still been about a year
He
since
was on
the
a
official.
date.
Yeah, he was on.
And then we found actually that wasn't on it because we found out you weren't recording your desktop audio,
Yeah,
and then he came on,
yeah. Well, that's why I said that one's
and
gone.
it was only 20 minutes long, so you just like screw
Scrapped
that.
it, and we made one with Chace.
Yeah.
Nice.
But now we got all 4 of us together. Today it's Matt's birthday today.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday!
When you're closer to dying.
You're up
Every
next.
day.
Almost a quarter decade.
Yeah, I'm up next.
When was your birthday again? What's
May
that?
May
10th.
10.
The 10th.
Wow.
People officially like me again now that I'm not 23.
Yeah, Blink.
Nobody likes me.
Yep.
I need another beer.
Every day I ask myself, should I try to grind for Halo 5 Max?
Okay.
I like how you crawled like a snail. Yeah, I really like the "Don't Do Drugs" Eminem T-shirt.
Yeah,
I'm scared to open it because I don't want to stain it.
True.
I don't like white shirts. They scare me.
I think no matter what will get sweat stains in a white shirt. I think even my dark shirts, I somehow stain them with sweat too.
I ruin every shirt.
Maybe I just I'm not cleaning my clothes right.
I think I'm doing something wrong.
What shirts did you got? I got the Don't Do Drugs and I got the old school.
I got the old school one, I got the torn one, Don't Do Drugs, and
You bought all of them?
I didn't buy any of the like the mushroom ones, whatever those were.
Oh yeah, no. I only got 2.
What was it, with cam or something? It was with
Scam,
some-
yeah.
Can you see out of that? Does that have a screen?
Yeah, I can actually see out of it.
Does it have a screen that identifies faces? Is
Yep.
it Alexa compatible?
Alexa, play
How hot is it in there? Scale of 1 to 10.
Oh, very
Hot
hot.
in Here by Nelly.
Where's the voice changer?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
They didn't put like a
Yeah, it's garbage.
a little air conditioning unit?
What?
This thing is so cheap.
I don't know what language you're speaking.
Imagine paying $200 for that and
What's the purpose of the thing in front of that?
This is the, ladies and gentlemen, this is the canvas bag, not the nylon one.
Ooh.
Isn't it just the same bag? Just
Yeah,
it's-
it's literally the
What
same
took
bag.
so long then?
I don't know why people are freaking out. It's literally the same exact bag.
Isn't it just like a controversy right now? Like, canvas
It was a
versus
con.
nylon?
You know what it was? Here's exactly
I'm
what
gonna
it
have to
was.
stop you right there for 1 second. I'm gonna need that fan right now.
Just looking at you in that helmet makes me hot.
I know.
Here's exactly what it was. People didn't like Fallout 76, so every single thing that Bethesda did, people just were like, nah, fuck that, fuck Bethesda. So when people got the Prestige Edition, or not Prestige Edition, when people got the, what was it called? The Power Armor Edition. The Power Armor Edition.
Yeah.
When they unveiled it at E3, when they announced the game, they're like, oh, it comes with a cool canvas bag. Which, at the time, who cared? Who cared it came with a canvas bag? No one. Not a single person.
No one.
Not a single person. Like, that was not the selling point of the thing.
No, it was the helmet.
It was a helmet. It was a fucking helmet. Canvas bag was not the selling point of the Power Armor Edition.
Alright, fuck this.
Oh my god.
But here comes the Power Armor Edition, comes out, people get it. Oh, this game sucks, this game's terrible, there's no NPCs. What? There's no canvas bag? Nylon, they lied to us, they cheaped out on the product.
Wait.
I didn't pay $200 for a nylon
So
bag.
is that one nylon?
No,
No,
that's
this
the
is
canvas
canvas.
So some of them were canvas?
So many people complained about the nylon bag and not being made, and that they were misled, and that Bethesda cheaped out and didn't honor the Power Armor Edition, that Bethesda ended up making the canvas bags.
And mailing it to everybody?
Yeah. Mailing it to everyone that had a proof of purchase of the Prestige Edition. Which then...
2,315 people.
Did I say Prestige Edition?
Yeah.
Power Armor Edition. How many?
2,315.
Oh, 2,315 says right here.
They got it. It's unbelievable.
But yeah, so these people made such a big fuss out of it because they thought it was some like canvas backpack, excellent bag, like designer bag. It's literally the same. Would you have the? Where's the nylon bag?
I don't. It's somewhere in the closet.
The nylon bag is exactly
It's the
this
same
bag
exact
made out
thing.
of nylon and not canvas, and this is shitty canvas anyway.
same exact thing.
It's the same fucking thing.
Can I have the nylon
Except
one?
this one doesn't have as much wrinkles, and it's a slightly darker green. Who cares? It's a fucking bag.
For a helmet.
That stays in the 95% of the people that bought the Power Armor Edition left it in the styrofoam box that it came in and put it in their attic. Or threw it out. Who cares about a bag? It was actually unbelievable to me that that was a problem.
But
It's
that's
because every single person was looking for a thing to shit on Bethesda with.
rightfully so.
I mean, yeah. I mean, they're
They deserve it.
trying their hardest to make Fallout 76 good, but it wasn't
Even then.
terrible, but it depends on what you
You
would.
pass me a beer.
But
The coolest really long
unbelievable.
It's like a button on the
Fucking-
side.
And you know
Wrong
what?
side.
There's also, while they were trying to right their wrongs, people were also then again shitting on them again, because while they were trying to right their wrongs, And I admit this happened to me too, because I was like, alright, whatever, fucking canvas bag, I get 2 bags, I get 1 for free. Alright, I'll apply, I'll show them my receipt. So I sent them a proof of my purchase, and they told me it wasn't proper. I was like, what do you mean it wasn't a proper proof of purchase? It's literally the fucking receipt. Yeah.
You have the helmet?
Yeah.
You have the helmet.
Yeah. You know where it
Did
is?
you ever get
In a
a
box in
bag?
the attic. That's where it's at.
Why did you want it?
Because I thought it was cool.
There's Fallout, man.
Yeah,
I thought it was cool. One day when I had my own place, I could put it on display in like nice glass case. But
Was there a reselling for high too?
It was. Yeah, it was.
Chace,
yeah.
first of all, Chace sold his.
Yeah.
He sold
He scammed
his.
the guy.
He sold his, and they canceled the sale
So you got.
because instead of ordering it and having it shipped here, he ordered it in the store for pickup. Right?
Yeah.
So he'd have to pick it up and then ship it out instead of just changing the shipping.
And I was fine
Yeah.
with doing that, and the guy was like, "No, I want a day off," and I'm like, "Well, I can't do that for you, dude. I'm sorry."
But how much did you sell it for? Like
$350,
How much did you pay for it?
200.
When I
Worth it for that canvas bag, though.
well, Fallout 4 had the Pip-Boy edition, which I also bought, but I resold it.
Oh yeah.
And I resold it. How much was the Pip-Boy edition?
Probably like
200.
Yeah, I think it was 200.
I think I sold it for like $400 on eBay.
Yeah.
And I did it shipped to my house. I literally just slapped the shipping label on the same box that it came in
Shipped it out.
and shipped it out.
Yeah.
I made $200, so that was cool. And then I just bought the game for $60.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I should have did the same thing with the Actually, I tried doing the same thing with the Power Armor edition, but no one bought it. So I guess I'll keep it. But yeah. So like I was saying, so while Bethesda was trying to right their wrongs about the canvas bag, people were shitting on them for the no, not the proper proof of purchase, which that I agree with because it happened to me. And it was kind of stupid because I literally, here's my receipt. It literally says the day that I bought it, proof of purchase says print it, or save this receipt for just in case. Alright, I'll save it. I took a screenshot of it or whatever. And then I wrote down my email on it, like it said in the directions, and they said it was wrong. And then like 2 weeks later they sent an email, we have re-reviewed your submission and we've determined you are eligible for...
At least they're right as they're wrong.
Right.
Send that back this way. It's going to do
Wait,
it.
who'd you buy it from? Bethesda themselves?
I bought it from Best Buy. I bought it from Best Buy because...
Yeah, I had no problem with my canvas bag thing. That's the weird thing.
But,
I got mine through Best Buy too, and I got.
yeah,
the
but you
canvas bag.
had a legit receipt.
Yeah.
I just had like the digital receipt. And then the thing that made it even worse was Best Buy customer service is terrible. But yeah, I bought it on Best Buy because they announced it. They announced the Power Edition was going on. Power Armor Edition was going on sale the day they announced it. And just from the Pip-Boy Edition, which sold out immediately, I was like, I'm gonna get ahead of the curve. And I'm gonna pre-order in the first thing that pops up. So I was literally clicking every single website I could go to: Best Buy, Amazon, Walmart, GameStop, every single one. And Best Buy was the only one that had it for sale, so I just ordered it from Best Buy, just in case. I really would have liked to order from Amazon, but whatever. But yeah, so that's that.
Support Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, amen, brother. You know he passed Bill Gates for the second richest person in the world?
There.
Isn't that crazy?
He's insane.
Didn't he pass him a long time ago?
No, it just passed him recently.
I don't think Bill Gates is worth that much.
Oh no,
money.
you're
Donuts.
right. You're right.
The
Not,
donuts
Jeff
song.
Jeff Bezos, I think, is already number one.
He's been
Someone
number one.
someone else passed him for a second.
Probably his wife, sex wife.
Yeah.
No, there's some
Dubai guy.
no, it was, I don't remember who it was. Some tech guy, or I don't know.
You see Elon Musk's new Neuralink?
No.
Well, I've known about it for a while, but he just did a public, I guess he announced it this past week. Basically, he's designing this thing to integrate a computer into your brain. So it attaches to all these wires in your head, and you get like this little thing, you know that thing that dude in Star Wars had, the bald guy from Episode 5? He had these big things sticking off the side of his head.
Yeah.
Basically like one of those. Goes right there. And it basically increases your brain power with the knowledge of the internet.
What? So you just have the knowledge of
You're
the
like
internet?
literally an android.
So they limitless.
Yeah, and it's like it's coming out like pretty soon. Like they're testing.
I'm getting it.
Oh my god, it's probably gonna be pretty expensive.
Yeah,
if I had to
probably.
guess.
My insurance will cover
And I
it.
think
Oh, yeah.
the fact that he's scared to get it tells me I probably shouldn't.
That's actually
But-
true.
Somebody had a good point about it. I think it was there's some other podcast I was listening to, and they were like, "There's gonna come a point if it blows up where everybody's gonna have it, and you're gonna be at such a disadvantage for not having it that you're gonna feel obligated to get it."
Well, here's the thing. Do you know how shitty it would be to have all of the knowledge of the internet in your head?
Oh,
Every
God.
single thing that's on the internet,
All the fakeness.
good and bad, is
What-
in your head.
I don't think it's just like a Google search engine in your head. I think it's more like you try to think of something like, I want to know what the capital of Indonesia is, and then you can think of it in your head, and then.
Well, what if you know how you just have random thoughts, like what would happen if I just turned my wheels slightly to the left in oncoming traffic while I'm
You
driving?
see it.
Oh my god.
What would happen then? And then it shows you a fucking car accident in your head.
I don't know how they're gonna do it. So
I mean, I already see that when I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I just go, what would happen if I just did this? And then I envision my car going like that, and then I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. So
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be pretty weird. And another thing that's been brought up, but I actually have another thing to talk about after this. But people hacking it. So if somebody were to figure out how to hack it,
your brain.
they can paralyze it.
Yeah.
Because the main purpose of this at first is going to be to give to disabled people who have speech problems. Lisp.
I think it's still a lisp.
Yeah, probably.
Well, no, because it's a neurological disorder. Lisp.
Is it really?
It is,
I
yeah.
thought it was just like some fucked up thing.
No, I just can't
It's a
move my tongue correctly.
Speech impediments are neurological, so it'll help with that. People who have like partial paralysis,
Oh, it's me.
yeah. So they'll help with stuff like that. But the fear is that once it becomes more normalized, that it's going to
Everyone
become
will
a
have it.
problem.
And then it'll be like cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Everyone will have cybernetic enhancements. They have brain. They have fucking arms to shoot missiles and
Yeah,
shit.
I actually I've been like, you ever like you said you just thinking random shit like what will happen when I return the car.
Yeah.
I thought about this one time, like, what if, like, I cut my hand off, just hear me out, like, from here down, and then-
Place on the
You
cybernetic
put a
arm.
knife there.
maybe,
Oh,
or-
shotgun
no,
in there.
but tweet it to Elon Musk and say, how much, like, can you make me a bionic arm? And I feel like he'd do it. And then how sick would that be? 'Cause with the whole
Yeah, but think of how many people have missing arms.
But how many of them are tweeting Elon Musk, though?
I mean, if I had a missing arm, I'd tweet Elon
He's
Musk.
the first
Like,
person I'd
I'd be
tweet.
like, yo, do something about this.
I feel like messing with the brain is pretty dangerous. We still don't even
That is
understand how the
scary.
brain works or how conscious works.
Right, that's
Consciousness.
scary, right?
It's weird. It's like,
Think of how like complex a human brain is. It's the most complex thing in the world.
yeah, we don't understand it
In
at all.
all of life is the brain.
It's a mystery.
And then you're adding fucking shit to it. It's fucked up. Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea, actually.
Yeah.
Scary, kind of.
Speaking of things in the news, though, how many times in the last, like, I would say month, no. How many times in the last, how many years has Trump been president? 2 years?
3.
3 years?
3 years?
Almost
Yeah.
3 years?
More than
almost.
3 years.
November of 2018. Or 19 would be 3 years.
Yeah, alright, so yeah,
Yeah,
almost
almost
3
3
years. How many times have you heard the word Russian bots?
Oh!
Two-part
my-
question. How many times have you heard the term Russian bots? And two, what the fuck is a Russian bot? Because let me just say, this whole Area 51 thing, which is another thing I want to talk about, because it's interesting. They talked about it on the news, and I saw 5 different newscasts talking about it. So CNN, Fox News, CBS,
Oh my God.
and the end of every one of those broadcasts.
Did you see
ended
what I
with-
posted in the group chat?
No. But every one of those newscasts ended with, well, 1.3 million people say they're going, but who knows how many of those people are real or if they're Russian bots. Back to you. And they end on that note. On all
What does
the
that even
newscasts,
mean? Are Russian bots people?
They keep talking about
No.
it. And like,
They just mean it could be fake news. It's spread by automated processes to deceive our government.
you do it for the
Cause,
government. So you might know.
I can guarantee you all of the Area 51 memes are not Russian bots. I can guarantee you that.
I'd say most of them. I don't know about all
I would
of
say
them.
99.8% of all. It's just people, just like, oh, huh, this is funny. Let me
They
post
use it as an
that.
excuse for everything. Like, I recently watched
Oh, damn, I can't
it was like a video about The Last Jedi, whatever, a year later, 2 years later, however many years it's been out. And it was like, well, I don't know how many of those positive reviews are Russian bots. It's just like such a common term now, like Russian bot, Russian bot. What the fuck is a Russian bot? What does that even mean? You know what I mean?
It's just a fucking It's just like, you know, bots. But of course they have to be Russian for some reason.
Why are they Russian? Why is Russia?
Oh, because
why is Russia hacking our movie reviews?
Russia colluded. It's all
pages.
Why is it China? Why is it?
It should be China.
Why is it? It's mostly China.
I know.
Like, you ever get like a notification?
It's
on your
always
phone?
China.
Your Twitter account's been logged in and like
It's in like
Ching
Japanese.
Chong China.
I
I mean, it's
Ching Chong China 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, and then it's like IP address, and then it's like Beijing, China. Like,
Or it's always Pakistan.
Wait, what are these notifications
India.
you're getting? Someone's signing into your account?
yeah.
Yeah, no.
You got
I
your
don't
password?
get them all the time, but it'd be
I
like
used to get
there
them.
has
Change
been,
your passwords, man.
No, it hasn't. It's not like has been signed. It's usually like
I don't even have a
attempting to
logo.
sign into your account. Yeah. Like, wait, is this your EA?
It's my Coinbase.
Your Coinbase is trying to get hacked?
No,
Why is
that's
it
what
Russian?
that's what it sends you.
That's weird.
Oh no, these are the EA ones. Yeah, sorry.
I get at least
Yeah,
once
these
a
are the
day.
EA,
Here
yeah.
is your EA code.
Yeah.
Once a day.
These are the EA codes.
Yeah,
I
here's
get.
your EA. Why are they Russian though?
I don't know.
Mine's not Russian.
I get these
Maybe
kind
it's
of things
Russian.
from bots.
Oh yeah, I get those too.
It's always the same pic. It's funny if I post this in like a group chat and it's like, yeah, I got that same picture.
I've never actually gotten specifically that, but I always get like Rachel 946752 has added you to a group on Instagram.
Yeah,
and you
dude,
click on
that's
it and
bad
it's
to
like
do a group
10,
with
it's like
people I
10
know.
other people. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It's always like
it's just
five
like
people you know
click
and a
here
bunch
for
of
sexy time.
Wait,
Click
I-
here to see me naked. Like, it's
You
like,
have
what?
PS4. Do you get friend requests from like sexy girl 395 and
I get those on
No.
she
Xbox.
gets messages?
I only get a lot of friend requests on Fortnite. I don't know why.
Dude, I could
I think I have like 100 friend requests just sitting there.
if I could pull up my any PS4 account I've ever used,
They all
you'll
have the
see
same one.
hundreds. I mean, like every time I log in, there is at least 20 plus new messages from like sexy Amanda 327.
Yeah.
Hey, you make me wet.
Yeah.
Like, just, I'm playing PlayStation.
Leave me alone.
Mom!
You're so good at just poning noobs. I just want you.
It never has anything to do with a video game. It's
the
just
one-
like, oh, you should come over.
The one sacred thing that I've never had, like a message like that, Reddit. And guess what I got yesterday, or like the other day?
A Russian bot.
It was like Samantha 060 wants to chat, and then I click on it, and it's just a Bitly link, and I'm like, I'm not clicking on that. I'm like, now they got Reddit too.
My Reddit got hacked a couple months ago.
Did
It
it?
changed all my shit up.
I just started using Reddit. Reddit's an interesting place.
My friend had her Instagram account hacked and then deleted.
Mine just got hacked, but I was able to recover it immediately because I recognized it happening like right away.
Yeah, she didn't recognize it, and it's gone forever. And then Instagram won't get it back.
They for me, they changed the recovery email address somehow really quickly, but somehow I changed it back, and I was like, oh god. It was like some random email site too. It was really weird. It was really weird.
Did I tell you guys the time my EA account did get hacked?
No.
So it gets hacked, and I'm actually driving. I'm working, and I drive a truck for a living. So I'm working, and I see an email pop up immediately, and I was like, "Your EA account has been logged in." It was actually Russia this time. It was actually Russia. It wasn't China. It was actually Russia. So I quickly, as I'm driving, I get to my EA account, and to change my password, I'm like, "Fuck this guy out of here. I don't want him." So I go to change my password, and it requires me to answer my security questions. All my security questions were in Russian. I was like, oh shit. I was like, what do I do? So I like messaged the support chat, and I was like, yeah, hi. I got a notification that my account was logged into, and I went to go change my password, and all my security questions are in Russian, and the problem is I don't speak Russian, so I don't know what they say. So the fine gentleman over at EA helped me reset my security questions and password and add the passcode and things. So now people still try to friggin' log in, but I get the notification, here's your code, and obviously they don't have the code, so they can't log in. So whatever.
I just put two and two together. So all those texts you got.
Someone knows his username and password, knows my username and password, but they don't have the security code.
That's
So
the
they can't
two-step
log in.
verification. So
Yeah.
it's like them sending you the text
Yeah.
that many times.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Who said it that many times? What do you mean?
Wait, so
You have a
all,
bunch of texts?
all those texts is a two-step verification.
What do you mean all those
Yeah.
texts? Did you look at his phone?
No, Chase just showed his phone before.
I didn't see it.
He's got like 20 messages that just say EA code, EA code,
Oh.
EA code.
Maybe I
I'm
should
gonna
do
type
that.
in. I'm gonna type in on my email. EA security code. Look. These are all the attempts. All the attempts to log into my account.
Do you stay logged in on your account? On your computer?
Yeah.
Oh.
Look.
What is on your EA account?
don't
know.
Change the password. If
I
they
mean-
have the password, change
I have like
it.
3 games.
Change it to a unique password separate from all your other ones.
It is. It's a completely different password than everything that I had.
What is? What, is
Because
there
if I
like-
keep changing, they're gonna keep. I've changed my password 3 times and they still get it.
How do they get your
I
password?
don't know.
It needs to be random numbers and letters. It can't be words associated with your life at all.
It's. I'm not gonna say it, but
You
it's
should-
literally random letters and numbers.
Like, if you use degree deodorant every day, you should make it like Axe deodorant. It's completely different.
Oh man.
That's so weird. What, like, what? But what's on an EA account? Like,
Maybe
is there a credit card on here?
They always say
No.
Russian bots because Russians aren't like the Chinese, and Chinese are better at hacking, and they can't get, and they don't
If
get
they
caught.
don't get caught, they don't know.
Maybe they're
actually-
proxying from Russian servers.
Maybe
It's like it's them, not us.
Yeah.
We're starting a
Maybe
new
it's
conspiracy
China.
theory.
China's using VPNs to.
Breaking news: Chinese bots got Trump elected in 2016.
Trump
There's like
friends with China.
there's like 4 times as many Chinese people as Americans, so really, we should be scared.
Should be terrified. If we ever went to war with China, you know how fuck we do.
Oh my god.
And we may have a more advanced military than them, more than likely.
Here's the thing, though.
We spend way more on
they
military
have,
than
they
them.
have a very
You
large.
think.
They have a very large population, but how much of that population is women and children?
That
Oh,
population is also getting fed like cents on the hour for making our devices.
Yeah,
so
true.
I'm pretty sure they're not spending as much on the military as us.
No, but they're just numbers.
Or maybe
wise.
that's where all their.
We're not
money's
even
going
really in
to.
a war right now, and are we still like the
2
highest?
wars. We're in 2 wars.
And we still have like the highest amount ever we're spending on the military.
Are these wars on the U.S. soil?
What are you referring to?
Oh, you didn't see the video?
I have no idea what you're talking about either.
I'm showing you the
We're not
video.
going
I'm
there
showing
right
you the
now.
video right now.
Send it in the chat for later.
Yes,
It is in the
It
chat.
is in the
Alright,
chat.
I'll find it. I'll find it.
2
Resend it. I don't look at the videos during the day because I'm not plugged in like that.
I think I'm gonna cut this up into highlights anyway.
Oh, I'm so tired.
It's this one.
Alright, I'll watch it.
I didn't even wake up till
Watching
12
it now.
today by accident. I was so overtired I overslept.
Chris here with us, folks, and I want to talk
I've been
to
up
you
since
today.
5.
It's my understanding that there is a war going on right now. Am I right in this? Well, actually,
What
there
season
are
is this?
2 wars. 2 wars? We're in the midst of 2 wars? Now, the United States of America is engaged in both of these wars? Yes, yes. And are either of these wars happening on U.S. Soil?
What season is that? Is that the
Season
newest
6, episode 4. 2 wars.
Who do you think we lose in a war against?
Russia.
Yeah, probably Russia.
You think we lose against Russia?
100%.
Russia
Not. I don't think we lose. I wouldn't say we lose against Russia. I'd say they're the most formidable opponent to the U.S. Out of any country, any other country in the world, they're probably the only one that can actually.
Russia used to win wars by just throwing people because they used to have so many people. Now our population is bigger than them.
Yes, that's what I mean though. It's not like that they have the upper hand on us. It's just that they're the closest to us than any other country. I would say.
Dude, they're like robots.
I guess for now, China will soon pass them.
What scares me about the Chinese and Japanese military? Well, Japan doesn't really have a military, right? They're kind of weird with that.
Ever since we completely destroyed
No,
Japan, they
no.
have never been the same.
No.
They just hate anime now.
Yeah. What's,
You can trace anime back to us, the United States.
but if you like go back and look at like the Chinese military and how they act, they're like straight robots. Like they're
That's true.
They do not. They don't say no. They show no fear in anything they do. Like even Japan. If you look at the Japanese kamikaze pilots. One, America would never force their military to
Not
do
a thing
anything like
anymore.
that. I know, but it was. I'm saying that's Japan or whatever. And but just think what it takes for a human being to just be like, "Yup, I'm gonna crash this
And
plane
die
to my definite death
in the name of the emperor.
in the name of the emperor." Like, that's
In the
what it
name
is.
of Trump.
What about the suicide bombers? That'd be like, Allah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There would be some Americans
They're
that
the
would do
same.
that for Trump. You got to admit.
No, there's not.
You don't think
but
so?
No.
there are people who would do that for the Christian religion, and that's I think the whole terrorist
Yeah.
thing. It's like
That
it's
I'm not even
religion.
gonna talk. I don't want to get into it.
You don't get in trouble, but
I don't want to talk.
I just think that most Asian countries have like a fearless robot army. Like they're
just very hardworking. They're brought up in a different culture.
Yeah.
Chinese students are very hardworking and they can just read a book all day and learn.
we can't. We want to sit on our phones and smoke cigarettes.
Yeah.
We
Amen,
Smoke
brother.
our
The
legal
American dream.
weed.
yeah.
The American dream.
American dream.
Yo, so I think the next big game I might get into is, Reach on PC. If it's cross-platform, man, cross-platform needs to be a requirement for all games.
It should be.
I don't
agree.
understand how Warframe isn't cross-platform. That's what's preventing me right now. Fortnite is so convenient. I could just be shitting at work playing Fortnite on my phone. Like fuck it, man.
Yeah.
Or I could go to my mom's and play on my phone. Or I could go to any of my consoles or my PC. It don't matter.
Yeah, you can play anywhere you want.
Another game, Destiny 2 is doing that. They're doing
Hopefully, it
cross-platform.
Isn't Destiny
progression.
2 going free to play?
It is going free to play to an extent, and I think everything up until now will be free, or no.
Probably everything but the DLC.
Yeah, the original game and the new DLC that's coming out is going to be free, but the new DLC is going to be limited to what they can use. But the game itself will be free now, the base game. It'll be.
And it's on Steam now too.
Yeah, it's going to be. It might already be on Steam, I think. And I think the DLC actually comes out either today or soon. I don't know, I just saw something about it. But it's going to be not cross-play, but cross-progression. So you can play on your PC, then you can go play on your Xbox, and you can go play on your PS4 at your friend's house, whatever. It doesn't matter. Hopefully, you can have 3 consoles. And it's pretty cool. So I don't understand, especially games like Call of Duty, because
Well,
how is a game like Call of Duty not done that yet?
I don't understand.
I
Call of
think
Duty
it's- I
wasn't
think
able to
it's
beat
going-
Sony into submission and make them do this years ago, and it clearly was able to, but Fortnite was able to just be like, no,
Well,
you
did-
fucking pussy. We're now doing this.
Yeah.
well, isn't the new Modern Warfare cross?
Yeah.
It's
Progression?
supposed to be.
Or
Hopefully.
is it cross-platform or
I think it's
cross-progression?
cross-play. I don't know progression. I meant progression mainly before.
Yeah.
When I-
But yeah, because that's what sucks about like
It's linked to the COD account. There's a COD.
I think that's how it's gonna be, because that would make more sense. Because it sucks right now, like with Black Ops 4. I like playing Call of Duty most on the PlayStation right now. 1, I like the controller better. 2, I have a scuff for PlayStation, so same thing basically. 3, it looks 10 times better. Stop. Everything looks better on the PlayStation. I don't care what anybody says, unless you have.
Maybe video game wise, but the UI is so slow and it's stupid updating games
but-
process where it downloads the update and then it has to copy it, and the copy
It's
it
like a
percentage is inconsistent and
That's like-
a lie.
That's like PC though, kind of. PC, you have to download something and then install it.
Yeah.
No, PlayStation.
Yes, but that has a accurate percentage completion, whereas the copying process will be like let's say 23% for like a half hour for no fucking reason for
And
a
it'll
small
just
update,
jump.
and then it'll go, solid, and then stop again. And it's
Yeah.
like, what are you stopping for?
Yeah.
Why are you stopping?
That
It's like old school.
That aside, though, the thing that annoys me is that I can't hop from PS4 to Xbox, and like they're 2 different levels. You know what I mean? So I'm
Yeah.
like second prestige or first prestige on PlayStation, and then if you want to play on Xbox, I have none of my shit.
Yeah.
I'm level 1 basically.
That's
That's
why
a-
when we
I really like Blackout.
Black Ops fun.
that's why
So I'm-
when we get Modern Warfare, we all have to play on the same Chace.
I got it. I
You're on
got
the wrong
it.
side.
Oh god, everything's falling apart.
I got it.
That's why when we get Modern Warfare, we all gotta get it on the same thing, so we're all the same.
Well, if it's cross, why has it got to be the same?
That's true.
Yeah, if it's cross, I don't care. I'm gonna play on PlayStation.
I wonder if they'll make another.
If it is legitimate.
I wonder if they'll make another battle royale. Although I did like the war in World War II.
I like war.
The
Is it-
I guess objective-based game.
I don't think
thing.
Modern Warfare is gonna have Battle Royale.
No, I hope not.
But I think Black Ops might
become
make
free. to play.
Blackout a separate game.
Just keep
Like,
updating.
just-
Yo, that 2v2 looks really cool, especially because it promotes no camping.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I like how many rounds it is too. It's
How many is it?
I think the first
Best of 5?
10 wins.
Yeah, and it's
So-
10
limited.
rounds.
It's like 2
So
minutes.
so at most 20 rounds.
Yeah, and it's 2 minute game time, and then if nobody dies by that, or the team wins, then there's an objective in the center, and then you have to
Yeah.
capture it or kill the other team.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool. But
That,
no,
that gameplay looks so good.
it does.
It looks
Did you see the 4K one?
No.
Dude, you gotta watch it without the people yelling like idiots.
Oh yeah,
in the
yeah,
background.
yeah. I just see it. I just see it.
So good.
It looks so like refreshing.
It looks like if Rainbow Six, if you took how Rainbow Six looks, like the way the physics work in that game and everything, and put it in a Call of Duty game and made it look 10 times better, that's what that game looks like.
Like everything just looks so crisp and snappy. I like the way the guns recoil.
It's really.
I like the time to kill that seems to be there.
But it seems.
But like there are like 2 shots with a pistol.
Yeah.
Bam bam.
Yeah.
Bam bam bam. 3 shots.
It's
heavy.
cool.
So I hope and pray to the man above that Modern Warfare is going to do.
It looks.
And absolutely nothing like Black Ops 4.
Yeah. Although I do like zombies. I will say zombies is really
There
fun.
is no zombies. Yeah.
I know.
Oh, I like zombies too a lot.
I love zombies. That's all.
I wish I was better at it, and I knew all how to get
Like, the thing I wish for zombies, because I never really play it, you know. So like, there's actually like a legit storyline with legit lore.
It's from
everything.
From Black Ops 1 all the way to now.
Yeah.
It's the same storyline.
Yeah.
In the Black Ops zombies or all of them?
Black
Ops
zombies.
Zombies.
Yeah.
So
So
Infinite Zombies is different.
World at War Zombies is considered a prelude to the story. It's considered like the original outbreak of zombies or something. I watched a whole video about it. I almost said I read. I don't read, but I watched a whole video about it. But I just wanted to bring up what he said about the PlayStation, because God, does that irk me on a daily basis. One, my download speed, I pay for 250 up, 250 down. That's megabits, so that's probably like almost 100 megabytes up or a little bit more. I don't know anything about that or how the math of that works. But anyway, so my download speed on Xbox is pretty quick. Download a 90 gigabyte game, probably an hour. PlayStation, I would say that's probably going to take me 2 days. And on top of that, the copying process, like he said, is absolutely retarded. It'll take 20 minutes to get to 10%. Or no, it'll take 2 hours to get to 10%, and then it'll take 15 minutes to get to 80%, and then it'll take 3 days to get to 100%. And then I was telling him the other day, I don't know if you've come across this, but I looked it up, and apparently it's a thing, and I have a huge problem with this. So say, let's take Black Ops for an example. Black Ops the game, by itself, no DLCs, is 90 gigabytes, right? Or 87, which that's a whole other subject.
Unbelievable.
Whole other subject that's completely fake. It's fake news. It's a reason to get you to buy a hard drive, but
not even a campaign.
No.
How do games go from being like 8 gigabytes to 100?
You can install Black Ops 2, which is essentially the same game as Black Ops 3, but without jumping, or without the wall running and shit. And Black Ops 3 on the console is almost over 100 gigabytes with DLC. Black Ops 2 with all the DLC is 6 gigabytes on the Xbox.
Like the only do textures make that much of a difference in storage space?
I highly doubt it.
Make
maybe 10 gigs.
82 gigabyte difference.
Maybe 10 gigs because it's a bigger game. But anyway, that aside, on PlayStation 4, at least my PlayStation 4, and I've read it and other people have this issue, you need double the original game size free on your, not including what you already. So you need.
Why?
So, listen. So if the game is not like Black Ops 4 is.
So
like,
if the game's 100 gigabytes, you need 200.
I need 200 gigabytes free to install the game, and I need 200 gigabytes free to do any update. So say the recent update.
Alright,
was
that's a scam to get you to buy a hard drive.
The recent update, it was like 1.203 or something like that, or 1.201. It was literally, I think, 4 gigs. It took me all day to download it, and on top of that, I had to delete every other game on my console to get it to install because it said I needed 200 gigabytes free to install a 4 gigabyte update. And then when the update's in, I can reinstall everything, but then I can't reinstall the game because I don't have enough room. Because to install, like I was playing The Witcher 3, if I want to install another game, I have to uninstall The Witcher 3 and then reinstall it. But then I can't uninstall The Witcher, or I can't install that because I have to uninstall the other game. It's like you can't do anything. It's fucking ridiculous.
Can they just make... Because the problem all stems from the fact that you have to download games from the disc.
Yeah.
It all stems from that. Can they just invent or reinvent a way that you could just go to the store, buy a game, put it in and play?
Yes.
Like, can they just... Like the Switch. The Switch has... Or, like, any Nintendo system. They just have little things, except for the Wii, because the Wii was this. But,
Yeah.
like, the Switch is just a little like SD card that you just stick
It's like
in
a
next
DS
to the
game.
game.
It's literally the size of a
Why
DS
can't they do that with any other game?
'Cause you-
Why can't you just here's a 64 gigabyte SD card, here's the game, put it in,
Yeah, and you just
and
play
then-
it. Just like the old days. You put a disc in,
and then you just put it in,
play it, take it out.
playing. No, I don't want to play a different game.
And then if you want to be some hipster bitch and you want to download games like you, then you download the game and you suffer the
The
consequences.
only reason I download games is because you have to download them
I know,
anyway.
I know.
If I could go to the store and buy a disc, I'd go to GameStop and buy the game.
I buy the game mostly for the nostalgic.
I like buying. Listen,
I like the smell of it.
yes,
The smell.
I absolutely
First of all,
love this.
stop everything. I need that fan. Or
I
I'm going.
Yo, I'm really sweating.
Rip my sweat, dude.
Those beers are sweaty. You should put them in some cold air
I am
somewhere.
legitimately gonna pass out.
You look like you've been working for 10
For
hours.
my Switch, I got a 200 gigabyte micro SD card.
When'd you get a Switch?
Black Friday.
You've had a Switch?
Yeah.
Get on the board.
I gotta get on the wave. I gotta buy one next Black Friday for Pokemon.
Yeah, that's why I got it. Because I was going to do that and I was going to play Smash, but then I just end up playing fucking COD all the time. Which is sort of the reason I sort of want to stop playing that and play games like The Witcher that you said.
Yeah.
Because I sort of want to get into story games. I don't know.
That's what I've been trying.
But it's like, I don't know. It's like, there's too many life decisions. I just need to quit my job and just stream, am I right?
There you go. That's it.
All right, let's focus the conversation. What games have you all been playing?
Okay.
What games have you been playing, man?
Halo 5, Halo Reach, Fortnite. Apparently an in-game event happened today at 2 p.m. that I missed because I was busy driving home. So I woke up late because I drank for the first time last night in like a month and a half.
Right.
Black Ops 4. I tried playing Assassin's Creed Origins DLC, but I ended up having to download it because I forgot I didn't download it yet. Because I beat that game and I want to finish it off before I buy Odyssey, and that's on sale
They're all
this
on
weekend
Is that,
on Xbox.
Is that
I
Odyssey
think it's
not on Game
48
Pass?
for the Ultimate Edition.
do you have Game Pass because we game share?
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed isn't on
It's on-
Xbox
Oh, I know,
Game Pass.
yeah.
It's on.
But I'm just saying because I have
Is
Game
it
Pass.
Ubisoft?
He does. Yeah.
It might be on
Does-
Ubisoft
he does.
Pass.
Does Ubisoft have their own thing? Their own subscription?
Don't they, or was it EA? Oh,
Ubisoft does, yeah.
They have
Ubisoft
their
just
own-
made it.
Yeah, that's how I played
Oh.
Anthem when it came out. I paid like $5 for
Anthem's
it.
EA.
Okay, so maybe it's the Origin.
Yeah, but
I don't remember.
Really?
This.
Assassin's Creed's Ubisoft.
They might have it too.
They might get one soon. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Regardless,
You play.
You play it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's Rainbow Six.
yeah, I want to get into Battalion. I downloaded it. I bought it. I ended up. Oh yeah, when I was moving and cleaning my room, I found this random $50 Xbox gift card in one of my drawers.
Man.
Immediately redeemed it and it still worked, and I was like, oh yeah.
Now you have 50 bucks.
Time for a new
Yeah, now I have $50, and it reminded me of the old Microsoft points that aren't around, and I miss having that. The little like
I was-
alien blaster symbol next to
I
it.
literally was talking to his cousin at his.
Greg?
Yeah.
Where did you see Greg?
He and my,
Oh, you went?
Yeah, I went and I was talking to him like, how much like money do you have? Because Jimmy always tells me he like hoarded Microsoft.
dude,
points.
he
So I was
had like.
how much
there's-
money do you have in Microsoft points? Oh, I don't have. He's like, I don't have any now. I'm like, damn, how much do you have?
Dude, they apparently.
Because they transferred when you.
No,
Yeah.
they didn't transfer. That's what he said. He
Oh
said-
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so you had to spend it all.
He spent it all. That's right.
He
I
spent
lost, like,
most of
$3.
it. He said he lost $50 though. Like he had over 200. I remember that because we added up
That's
to one time.
crazy to me.
He had over $200 in Microsoft points, and he lost $50 worth. He spent all of
Dude,
it.
even if I had $5 of Microsoft points, I'd spend it like immediately. I did.
Yeah.
People always question, Rob, why do you use Bing? Why don't you use Google? Because Bing, you get the points every time you.
Here comes the Bing speech. the free Bing.
Bing rewards.
Shot at
Yeah, every time you use search on Bing, you get points. Well, guess what? I had enough points to get a $20 gift card. For
$20? That must be a lot of searching.
It was like 4 years of searching, but because I forgot it. I literally I forgot it existed, and I was like, man, I want to change my gamer tag, and I was like, oh shit. Let me check because every time I go on Bing, I see like, oh, you have 20,000 points or whatever. So I like went on and see what I could redeem. I was like, oh shit, I can get a $20 gift card. So I got the gift card, and then I had $20 worth of Microsoft bucks, M-bucks. It's just dollars, but and then I changed my gamer tag. I immediately changed my gamer tag twice, so there went my money. But no, I
yeah.
changed it one time.
I've been playing
I bought
Blades.
VC for.
I'll just play
I-
Blades. Two.
I pre-installed or pre-signed up for it or whatever.
For what?
Oh,
this
School
was
Blades,
Blades.
their app that's like a mobile version of it.
What?
But
Yeah,
I
you
like
can play
couldn't
on
get
PC
into it.
too.
I played it for like 10 minutes. I'm like, I don't really like it.
I usually just get the daily reward and try to do one contract a day. I'm not that far on it. Although on the Reddit for it, I noticed you can get like dragon armor and shit. I still just have
Like I keep getting notifications for it. It's like, oh, today's
Oh
your
yeah,
last,
it was
today's
really
your
annoying.
last chance.
I blocked that notification.
Today's your last chance for the whatever. I don't even play it. But I tried getting into it. I couldn't get into it. What games have you been playing? Dude?
Well, you must know. I've been playing an unhealthy amount of Overwatch.
Oh, we gotta play.
You got into Overwatch on Xbox?
I am
Yeah.
scarily into Overwatch.
Is
right
Lucio
now.
Ball still going on, or
Yeah,
is that like
I
an
don't-
all summer thing?
Yeah, it's last time. I don't play Lucio Ball. I play.
We're playing
I
Lucio
play
Ball,
straight
buddy.
competitive all day. Well, first of all, I had to grind to level 25, which is fucking terrible.
I still got grand level 20.
Grind on PC. Play on PC.
I have it on PC.
So do I.
I'm able to be
Is
ranked.
it
on
cross
PC.
progression?
No.
No. I'm just saying I don't have an
I'm like
Xbox.
I'm
I
like
have a
level
PS4 and
I'm like
PC.
level like
I'll play
19.
PC.
I'm like level 19 on PC.
Yeah, I'm level 20 on PC. So,
14, 19.
but I recently, so I got back into the game. I've had it forever and never really played it. I actually just gave you my disc copy of it because I bought it digitally because I couldn't find it.
And then you found
And then I found it. And then, so I got ranked. So I don't know if you came across this on PlayStation, but whenever I play Overwatch, quick play, I play with like the worst people ever, right? So my teammates are all shit. I always play as tank or support, and I get 5 DPS the whole game. And then
Overwatch is really toxic.
it's
like I said,
extremely
every
toxic.
multiplayer game,
Every game.
Every competitive.
Especially
every
It's
competitive
really bad.
multiplayer
especially competitive games. And I get toxic too. I notice it. Something stupid will happen, and you've seen me and Alex play Counter-Strike. It's fucking
Yeah.
terrifying.
Yeah.
And then I played the 10 placement matches, and I got placed with, again, 5 people who wanted to play as Widowmaker and the other fucking
What was it?
favorite guy.
Widowmaker,
Genji,
Genji,
McCree, Reaper, Soldier 76, and
Tracer.
Yeah.
Soon they're gonna make it required
Yeah.
for 2 tank, 2 heal, 2.
Well, it's gonna be a separate game mode. It's called role queuing. So you can queue as your role, and it forces you into a
Yikes.
game of other people. Yeah, it's like it works out better, but it's different ranking too. So you don't have like a tank rank, a DPS ranking, and a support rank. It's kind of cool. I like it, but other people are just gonna bitch about it. I'm sure they'll take it out. But yeah, I've been playing an unhealthy amount of that, and I got ranked silver in that game, and I'm really upset about it. So
I was usually low platinum when I played, but I only played for like 1 winter.
yeah, well, I was
Heavy.
when I was playing, I was getting put with people who were like high gold, and like because you have like a hidden or what's it called, MR, SR? Yeah, SR. You have a hidden SR when you're playing quick play, so it kind of like ranks you where you would be. So then that's who you get placed with. When
Quick play is ranked as well.
No, it gives you a hidden rank. So you know the ranking goes by that number. So like 2500 is like platinum, I think. Whatever.
Are you talking about competitive or quick play?
Competitive.
Oh, okay.
So you have the SR rank. You have
Yeah.
So there's like a hidden SR in quick play, and that's how they kind of get you ready to be.
Isn't that what you tell yourself with Call of Duty that has a hidden rank behind
Well,
it that they don't tell you?
No, yeah, that doesn't actually exist.
I think it does.
Well, it might, but
Why do I only get ranked?
No
Why do
way.
I only play with Master
No way is
Prestigious?
there skill. No way is there skill.
No.
Why is it whenever I play as Master Prestigious
Skill
level
based for
400?
the other team, because the other
Yeah.
team's always 10 Master
Yeah,
or
mine's
fucking
always
5 Master Prestigious,
5
and then your
level
team's
8s.
like, when
But-
all Mount Prestige.
Level 12.
So my hidden SR is probably close to gold, and then my placement matches were so terrible. I couldn't do it. Even every game, I remember I was taking pictures. I have one of the pictures still on my phone, where of what my stats were and how my team was still losing.
Chace, are your
So-
parents outside?
I don't think so.
I have to leave.
Oh, they're in the kitchen, yeah.
Oh, damn. I don't want to be like.
So yeah,
Well,
so
you
I
can.
have
I mean, I can.
44. Look at this. 44 eliminations, 31 objective kills.
44 eliminations, only silver medal?
Yeah.
Wow, you trash.
455, and this is as a support. 455 objective time, 11,000 damage done, and my healing's not even on there. Oh no, this is a tank. So 27,000 damage blocked, and we still lost. And that's
crazy.
what kind of matches I was getting. I was playing by myself basically. But anyway, besides Overwatch, I've been playing. What's that game called? What game? Sea of Thieves. I
Oh,
play a lot.
yeah. Sop.
Sop,
dude.
dude. I'm playing a lot of Sea of Thieves, a lot of that. Battalion and Rainbow Six. basically all multiplayer games. But I started playing The Witcher. I did play a lot of story games like last month, so I started playing The Witcher last month. I beat Crash Bandicoot Racing. I started playing the other Crash Bandicoot game. I'm halfway through Spyro. Zelda Breath of the Wild. I actually restarted that today because I got like halfway through the game.
There's no way you got halfway through.
Oh, I got a decent.
That game is fucking long.
I probably had like 8 to 10 hours into it, and then, but I was doing a lot of stupid shit too. And then I hadn't played it for a while, and I went back to play it this morning. And
you're like, what the fuck's going on?
I literally couldn't even figure out how to use my abilities, so I was like, I'm just gonna like restart.
That always happens.
And then Fable 3, I started playing on Xbox. Fable was such a good game. Fable 2,
where's Fable 4 at? Where's Skate 4 at?
Same place Fable 4 is.
Didn't Fable make like a Kinect game, and they failed after that? Was it Lionhead Studios?
Yeah, Lionhead Studios. But I need to play more story games. I've been trying to find ones that I like. The thing is, I don't want to spend money. I don't want to buy a game I'm not going to play.
Game Pass.
Game Pass, yeah.
It's so good.
But there's, I don't know.
You just gotta find, like...
Oh, I downloaded, I started playing the Battlefront 2 story, because I wanted to do that. Because apparently, I mean, like, neck deep in Star Wars Episode 9 conspiracies right now. Neck deep.
So great.
Pretty,
like, oh, I got
pretty sure I know the whole plot. I'm not sure.
Don't tell me.
I'm not going to tell you anything. But I'm kind of excited about it. It seems good. And I've been learning a lot. Like, I watched like the whole canon story of Star Wars because it's changed from the expanded universe to what Disney wants to be canon.
It's the movies, Clone Wars, any comics that were made after they
deem
destroyed
it
the expanded universe.
And then there's games that are going to be canon.
Yeah.
A lot of them are canon. So this new Star Wars game is coming out, Jedi Fallen Order, or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
It's going to be canon. Star Wars Rebels is that what show. That's canon.
Star Wars Rebels.
Battlefront 2 is canon. She's actually mentioned in the comics that take place.
Hold on. How is Battlefront 2 canon?
It's canon.
You have droids fighting stormtroopers.
Okay.
That's not canon at all.
The story mode of Battlefront 2 is canon. Because that girl, I forget what her name is, Inferno Squad, or whatever, did you ever play it?
I played the campaign when the game came out.
So they're in there's a comic about them that mentions they watch Starkiller Base blow up in episode 7. She actually, that's her dying. She gets, the main character in that game sees that happen. It might actually be in the game. I'm actually not sure because I never played it.
I remember. I remember it vaguely.
Because the Battle of Jakku takes place directly before, well, not directly, but leading up to episode 7. So they destroy Jakku. Yeah.
That's when you. Yeah, because in the game, doesn't the ship crash?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, I'm just like, I'm like nose deep in Star Wars conspiracies.
Past next.
Chace
is sleeping over here.
My stomach is killing me.
Chace, what games have you been playing?
Nothing. I haven't been able to get into a game lately.
Not even Fallout 76?
Not even. Well, I do the Battle Royale.
You guys want to play the Battle Royale? What's it
Nobody
called?
wants to. No,
no one wants to play it.
I reinstalled it to play with you, and then you're never online.
I'm always online playing.
It's a lot of shit.
I'm World War II.
James, we need to find.
Get Italian on PC.
Call of Duty World War II?
We need to find you a
game
that you can just play.
That
you can just play. And
I don't ever see you on Xbox. I'm always playing Halo.
I saw him on. You were on Xbox.
Yeah. Since there's 4 of us, 4-player game, we need to beat Halo the Master Chief Collection on Legendary.
But aren't the achievements sadly like one of them's beat it solo? That's what sucks.
I don't give a fuck.
Isn't Combat Evolved 2-player co-op only?
I'm pretty sure they made them all 4-player. I'm not sure though.
I'm not sure.
I wish they didn't have a Gears.
Hey, Gears is only 2-player co-op.
Why don't we fucking beat Gears 4? Let's play Gears 4.
It's only 2-player.
What?
No, Gears 4 is
Gears
not.
4 might be.
Where are you getting 2-player from?
No,
I think Gears 4 is 4 people.
Gears 1 is 2-player.
Yeah, the Gears remastered.
But I think every game after that is not. It's 4-player.
Remember? Alright, so Robby seems to not remember this, but I'm very sure that he was there. Do you remember when we used to play Horde all the time?
I never played.
I'm pretty sure I maxed out my rank on Gears 2.
Yeah. We played so much.
I never
a disgusting amount of Horde.
I never owned Gears 2.
You got like 200 XP each round you did, and then so yeah, it was really cool. It was like ranking up for multiplayer in Call of Duty if you played zombies. That's how cool it was.
That is one of the very few games on the highest rank.
But then I guess firefights like that.
Wait, no, wasn't it Gears 3? It was
No, Gears 3 changed it up a little bit, and
I
it
mean,
was
I-
really cool. And but Gears 2 is the one we played.
I cannot.
Because I remember having the golden saw gun.
Yeah, I think you got it for pre-ordering.
I thought that's for pre-order in Gears 3. No,
Yeah, what are we talking about? Gears 3 or 2?
It's 3. That's the one we played a lot.
No, we played 2 a lot. I logged into
I'm
Gears
the max
3
rank
a
in
while ago.
Gears 3.
I don't think so. I don't believe it.
I'm pretty. It's like 256 or something like that. It's like a ridiculous number.
So Gears 3 came out 2011. So that would have been sophomore year of high school.
Yeah, so it had to be Gears 2 then, because that's when you were all.
I mean, no, I was still playing.
Really? Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, we played Black Ops 2 and then came out senior year of high school. I stopped playing when I went to school.
Yeah, no, it could have been that. It could have been both. I do remember playing both a decent amount.
I'm pretty sure I own both of them because I think they were games with gold random months throughout the years. So I can install them and check it
They're
out.
on Games Pass.
Did you know?
Oh,
did
that-
you
oh yeah,
know
because yeah.
Every I don't know if it's because you got them all.
Chase, you even?
No, I'm gonna be honest. But when you go to like the My Games thing, there's games for gold option, and it's like every game for gold that there was on Xbox that you can just play. Like you remember before, it was games for gold, but if you didn't get it while it was a game for gold, you didn't have it.
Yeah, I've always grabbed it pretty much every month. I make sure to
So
do
I wonder if
that.
that. I mean,
and
because
so
That's
we're
probably why.
yeah, because there's like
No, I know.
there's an option games for gold, and there's like every game for gold.
No, I know
on
what you're
there.
talking about. Mine shows up only the ones I've ever gotten. So I nitpick. I get the ones I want. I don't get the bullshit.
God,
I grab
there's
even the
literally-
bullshit arcade games.
I
There's
do have
like
PS4.
100 games.
He like changed me as a human being because PlayStation. You should see the library. This kid. I wouldn't recognize half the games in there because
Yeah, I grabbed all the PSN games too.
it's
Yeah.
like Hot Wheels.
There was, like,
that's what it's like.
Before Game Pass came out, like Xbox and PS4 were going like back to back. They were like releasing 4 games a month with that shit, and then they stopped. Now it's 2 again.
Yeah, it's too. I feel like sometimes they. Well, now it's like the middle of the month it comes out.
That's my problem. I have so much content. I just don't do anything.
I'm overwhelmed by games.
I'm so overwhelmed. I just
I want to play Shadow of the
Drink it away.
Colossus.
yeah. I want to play that 2 remaster. Do I have that? I don't know.
Yeah, you do have it.
I do.
'Cause that's when
I might have bought it on a sale.
No, it was a game for gold one week,
Oh.
and I remember because or not game for gold, PlayStation Plus game. And I went on to download it. And that's when you kicked me off because I was going through your games. I was like, oh, Shadow.
What do you mean I kicked you up? Oh, I signed in.
Because you were appearing offline or whatever, and I logged into your account, and you probably were like, what are you doing? Logged right back in. Because I was gonna every time I go on to do it, you're on, and then every time I go on to just play, you're on. So like,
I usually would randomly.
I'm gonna do it like.
Usually, if I'm grinding, I'll appear offline and watch a movie as I grind the game.
Yeah.
That's what the true grind is about. Playing no matter what you're doing.
Well, I took your advice for mindlessly playing games like that, just to level up, like Mythic, Warzone. Holy shit, have I not played 1 second of that? But I
No,
did.
you need to play
Well,
or
I
you'll get
play-
booted.
I
At least a little bit.
played.
That game lets you AFK for a long time. You know what game really sucks with AFKing? Apex. Apex does not allow you to AFK at all. If you're just waiting for the storm to come and you're in a good spot, it will kick you.
Yeah.
One time my team quit out on me and I was just sitting there. I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna hide here. They booted me. I was like, are you fucking shitting me? The controller's still in my hand and I got kicked. I was so pissed off. I just quit the game and I haven't played since.
That's how Overwatch is too. You're literally like.
Yeah,
like,
that game.
I'll get up to pee, like in the beginning. Like, say you choose your character, I'll get up to take a piss, come back, and I'll be kicked from the game.
I'm pretty sure that game you get kicked for AFK and you can't join back. As if
No, you
versus-
can't.
if you were disconnected though, you can join back.
Yeah. See, that's
It's so fucking hot.
yeah.
It's like 20 degrees.
Because there's 4 people in here and that laptop's on and that.
Yeah, the laptop's on. You got the.
Is that light like super hot lights?
No, it's not.
Is it like
It's a
UV
heat
lights?
lamp.
Heat lamp like this thing.
I got out of the bathroom. And your mom was like closing the sliding glass door. I was like, "Hi, how you doing?" I was walking out and I kicked the dog's cage like so hard.
Your mom
was like, I was like, I hope the dogs aren't in there. The door was open. And
Oh.
I didn't notice it, and I kicked it with my foot when I was walking by. Just like boom! I was like, oh shit! I was like, oh my bad. I hope the dogs are in there.
Only one dog now.
Oh, I just remembered.
Oh, wow.
Van Gogh passed away.
What?
You didn't know that?
Are you kidding me? You never told me.
Van Gogh passed away. Monet,
When?
Monet's on the way out too.
What?
She's got some liver
You don't tell me
problems.
that.
Yeah. She's not eating. Van Gogh passed away in April.
What the f-
I do. How did
How
I
did
know
you
about
know? He didn't tell me.
it? You told me about it.
I didn't know. You told me.
This ruse.
Oh, rest in peace, Van Gogh.
This is a
This-
ruse.
this one's for you, Van Gogh.
For Van Gogh.
What time did we start this at? It's already 11
I
o'clock.
don't know, fuck it, let's keep it going.
Oh, please.
I've been
no.
playing-
I want to go to bed.
I've been playing Batman Arkham games.
I've seen it. It's making me sick.
So here's the thing.
Oh.
I never played Arkham Asylum.
It's pretty good.
I played one.
I
Once you get into
I've
it.
played it now. I never played Arkham Asylum, and I started with Arkham City. Didn't play Origins, still haven't played Origins because it's not on Xbox One and I don't feel like breaking out my Xbox 360. And then I played Arkham Knight. But I don't remember any of those games, so I was like, man, I'm looking for a game that I can just play. And I was like, let me play. And I'm like, I got the Game Pass. What a great deal, Ultimate Game. What a great deal, the Ultimate Game Pass.
It's a lifesaver.
$15, gold, and hundreds of games to play.
Can you get achievements if you play on PC?
Mm-hmm.
Not
Okay.
on Xbox.
Yeah, you do. It's cross.
If you play on the
Absolutely not.
if you
Yeah.
so let take
Because I played Arkham City on PC and the achievements didn't carry over to my account.
all right take like Sea of
And I
Thieves.
actually I do remember it's Xbox games, but it
If
didn't
you,
carry
when I
over.
play Sea of Thieves on PC, I get all those achievements.
Yes, because it's a cross-play game.
That's what I meant. No. But
Arkham
the games that are on
Arkham City is not a cross-play game.
the games that are advertised
It's
to
a multiplayer.
play on the Xbox app,
That's not.
you know what I'm talking about? If you're playing it through the Xbox app, the companion app or whatever,
Yeah, if you're playing on PC through the app.
yeah, and you
Well,
play
it's because you're streaming it from your Xbox on the app.
your Xbox is on.
That Batman Arkham City you can't play on Windows.
No, but I'm talking like Forza. If you played Forza
Yes,
on the
that's
PC,
different. That's because it's a cross-play game that you can play on PC
yeah,
or
but
Xbox.
those games you can
get
achievements.
achievements.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
I
and
didn't realize the
you.
Batman ones were.
But I'm talking about Batman Arkham City, which is
No,
not
if you got on Steam, you're not gonna get achievements.
what it wasn't on Steam. It was actually it wasn't Steam, but you log into Xbox on the game.
Yeah,
But this was years ago. This is when the game came out.
yeah.
But the achievements didn't count on my Xbox. But anyway, regardless. So I played Arkham Asylum, beat it, got all the trophies, all the collectibles. What a pain in the ass. It actually wasn't that bad. Played Arkham City, 440 collectibles. 440 collectibles. It took me 3 weeks to do.
Oh my god.
Well, it took me 3 weeks to beat the game, and it took me 4 days to get all the collectibles. Of like 8 hours a day. Pain in the ass. Now I gotta do Arkham Knight. One more game left.
I gotta find a good story.
That's what I'm doing. See, I like them
Just
because
play Skyrim again.
I've been playing them.
It's so shit.
I've been playing them on hard.
It's terrible.
I've been playing them on hard.
Why? So you can get angry for no reason?
Absolutely.
To get all the achievements.
Yeah, the achievements actually, but played on hard. I've actually the only Arkham Asylum was the hardest one
That's the only one I played.
out of the two. Arkham Asylum was harder. Only because on hard on Arkham Asylum, they don't show the little indicators of when you're supposed to counter and stuff. So you have to like actually watch the animations of every single person that's attacking. Whereas when you play on hard on City and Night, they show the things. But when you play New Game Plus, it don't. I think that's why, because they added New Game Plus. So New Game Plus became like the hard of Arkham Asylum. But anyway, there's only one specific fight that was really, really bad in Arkham Asylum, and it was the Poison Ivy one. I don't know if you guys played it. But it was
Yeah, I actually have played that.
where she's
It's
like,
like-
she's like shooting the vines.
It's in the middle of the game, right? It's not.
No, it's like the very
Oh,
last,
no.
or one, not the very last fight, but one of
Did
the
you
last.
play her
fights.
earlier in the game too?
Yeah, but
Fight her
I think
briefly.
so. I don't remember. Yeah,
There you go.
but this one, she's like shoots vines at you, so you have to be dodging all the vines, and then she's whipping you. She's shooting whips too that you have to dodge. And then she goes into this other mode, the only mode that you can attack her, and she spits these fucking poisonous balls at you. And you have to just be dodging, jumping around while trying to attack her. And then you finally get her down low health, and you think, oh great, I'm done. And then it becomes the same exact thing. Now you're getting people attacking you. So now you have to counter and fight all these people while dodging all the vines, while dodging the whip, while dodging the shooting balls. It took me 50 tries to do. At least. It was so
I think I
infuriating.
would have broken a controller in that frustration.
It's kind of broken. And I just bought it too, like a couple months ago.
Is it your Elite? Are you playing the game?
Oh,
with
my Elite is long gone. My Elite's
Waiting for that Elite too.
My Elite's in some landfill somewhere. You know what it is about?
What?
So here's what I do when I end up breaking my controller. It's because I'll just like do this. So I'll be holding it. Chace, you have your controller over here?
We're gonna break his.
No, I'm not gonna break it. But so I'm holding it like this, and then something happened. I'll just be like this, like on my the arm of my chair,
Oh, yeah.
and then I'll just keep doing this. I'll be like, fuck,
It's
like
just
that.
splitting and everything.
And then like the first one that I had split right here, and like this whole section came off, and then I would just snap it back on. But now, so you know, like this part comes off, like you need to take it off normally,
Yeah.
and then the plastic piece underneath that screws to the top, to the top piece. Like it popped off the screw, so now it sticks out a little bit. So there's like a little gap in between, but it still works. It's mint.
Yeah.
One day it's gonna not work anymore, but
I decimated what was left of my Xbox controller the other day because of Overwatch. Because bumpers are essential in games like that to have special abilities, and the character I always use it's for shield. So RB doesn't work on my controller. Well, it does. You have to press it 100 times and it'll work. And I literally was so mad because it wouldn't work in like a crucial situation. So I literally sat there and smashed my controller on my desk for like 20 minutes, probably like 2 minutes straight. And the bumper works now, but the controller ain't looking too hot. it's pretty busted up. It literally like that whole seam that goes around the controller just split open. Like you can't even like. In my other one, I had one of those they made those like artsy fartsy controllers. They're like the blue tie-dye one. Like Natalie bought one of those for herself. It was a pink and black one. It looks pretty cool. Never used it once, so I cracked it open. Yeah, I used it like one time. I leave it out, and then I go to work, come back the next day, doesn't work. So then I don't know what happened, but now I can't use it as a wire controller. The wire doesn't do anything. And when I put batteries in it, nothing happens. And the back won't stay on.
you know. So from my many encounters with my controller, so I have a rechargeable battery that goes on the stand. Like I bought the stand for like however much it was.
Yeah, it's probably the same one I had. It's the Power A one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has like the black back.
Yeah, which is gone now.
Like a couple weeks ago, I actually think it was during the Poison Ivy fight that I mentioned earlier. I threw my controller on the ground. And all three of the tabs that hold the back piece on broke off. Yeah. And then also, so I bought those new Astro A20s or whatever they are.
Please don't tell me you broke those already.
So it was plugged into the controller, and the little. You have the mic anywhere? No, I can't show you. Oh yeah. So like, now imagine the part that plugs into the controller, like this part, it like bent a little bit.
Oh my god.
I don't know how. All I did was throw the controller on the ground and it bent it.
They're probably on the bottom.
So now every once in a while, it'll just like go silent, like it'll just stop working, so I have to like move the wire around. It's terrible. But the good thing is I could probably just buy a new wire for it. But
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, please seek counseling if you have anger problems.
Video games bring out the worst aspect of every part of me.
I'm afraid further on in life, when I have a significant other, and I'm playing a video game, and it just rubs me the wrong way, I'm afraid like what they're going to see. It'll be something they've never seen from me before.
I can attest to that.
You probably have the most experience.
When I lived in Natalie's house, Counter-Strike is really addicting, and anybody who's like gotten into the game competitive, not competitively professional, but like gotten into the competitive version of the game, it's super addicting. It's very frustrating getting deranked and playing with shit people. Or a lot of people throw on that game like they just fuck around.
Is there a global rank in that game?
Like
Like
a
an
regular
unranked thing?
yeah, it doesn't mean anything. You need to be level 2 to play competitive. That's it. Or level 3. But the ranking system is so fucking infuriating because getting put, say like I'll place like silver or gold. I think gold is up so gold 3, and then I'll play one match and get the rank to silver 4 or silver 1, whatever is the highest level. And I used to get so mad, and I played a game with these people, and then I ended up leaving. It was some situation where I just got unbanned, got banned again. And I've never hit something so hard as I hit my keyboard. Remember that Razer keyboard I had?
Absolutely.
It's fucking gone. Let me just tell you that.
Oh no.
That keyboard was well over, if not damn near close to $100. And I hit it so many times, I still don't know where all the keys are. Every one of those keys out of the keyboard, you've seen my desk, cracked in half.
I'm glad I don't take my anger out on my things. I take it out on myself.
Hey, when you punch your leg like I used to do.
Fucking fuck. Someone just camping in a bush and blackout. God damn it, fucking bitch.
I should probably go back to do that so I stop wasting money on new
Makes you tougher.
Yeah,
I literally, dude, I used to Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2.
You and Robby.
I used to have like
Oh, I wonder what happened to Rob.
I used to have a bruise on my leg like this, literally just from
Dude,
just fucking mashing my leg.
I remember playing COD.
Because I didn't want to break, because I didn't want to go to break a controller and be like, Dad, I need a new controller. So I was just hit my leg instead.
I don't know if you remember playing with Robby on COD 4.
Oh,
You,
yeah.
rarely
Stop saying
ever
that.
played- Sorry, that doesn't matter. I'll cut out part 2.
I'm sure you're gonna go through all of this.
Yeah, but
Yeah, he's gonna watch this.
he is in Hollywood something now. Well, you would just hear, you would die, you would hear, fuck, and you go smash, 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 smash. You'd hear the shitty Xbox mic, the mic would go flopping around. Wait a minute, I have to just touch base on something. Do you remember the wireless headsets for Xbox?
Oh my god, yeah.
Dude,
Wait, which ones? Because there's two of them.
the
little-
The
Bluetooth
white one
ones.
that had like
Yeah.
the gray that were like
Yeah.
this, or the black ones that were a little bit
They were
like
the same thing. They
whatever.
were essentially the same, just different colors.
Yeah.
And yeah, dude, it literally looks like a tampon. Like, you just hang this thing from my ear. It would
That's
die.
what you
back, you have
it.
You have the adapter that plugged in the back.
Any of those poor broken headphones I have. I'm gonna take a picture when I go to
How
my
many
parents'
wired microphones did you? I used to break so many wired microphones that I ended up using like old school like cell phone headsets because
Dude,
I would just break them all.
I remember, so like, I used to have to beg to get somebody to help me buy whatever. I would break these $40 wireless headsets at least once a week. Like, just I would throw it across the room when I die in Call of Duty. And I remember for, I think it was my birthday, my mom bought me like those big, like, they were probably like $150 Triton headphones.
Oh yeah.
Dude, the headphones were solid. They have metal
Yeah.
pieces. I still fucked it up. You know, I fucked up. Oh, it had like not like the stereo connector like those things. It had like those like weird prong connectors that like went together. Usually they're like in the middle of headphones, and I plugged into like this like a mixer, and then the mixer plugged into the thing. The connector things I bent it, and it was all fucked.
I wish I could figure out how much money I've wasted on things that
I
broke.
don't want to.
Headsets, controllers, and about the keyboard. I don't remember what game I was playing. Oh no, I do. NBA 2K18 on PC and on Steam. I punched my keyboard so hard, like half the keys flew off, and now there's a couple keys. It's an RGB keyboard. Half the keys don't light up the same color as all the other keys. So I had my keys set to like purple. One key's like blue, the other one's red, and like one's like green.
Yeah, it's weird.
And I only hit it one time. I literally just went BAM like that into the top of the keyboard. And keys, raining keys.
I literally Hulk smash.
It was a K70, so it was like $120
That's what I have
keyboard.
now.
Fucked it up. I wish I didn't do that, but it's like you can't control it.
Yeah.
You're like, I'll try to control my rage, and it just makes it worse. Like I'll sit there and just be like,
Dude.
and it just makes it worse.
My rage knows no
Yeah.
I'm tethered in my rage. That's what I did on Battalion. I remember verbally saying out loud how many times I wanted to leave the game today. I was like, I don't want to get banned. It's the first game I've played. There can't be that many more rounds.
Did you say that into the mic and your teammates hear that?
No.
How many times have you were about to punch? Like you're so mad, you're so. And you just stop yourself.
I
right
have
before.
never held myself back from doing something like that, which is a problem.
I do because I punched too many holes in my wall that I can't keep doing it over and over and over.
Yeah, I've never done that.
Sometimes I think I'm so angry I could actually kill someone.
So that you feel like just one punch can kill someone. That's how angry you get.
Dude, the worst things, because I've broken multiple of this item that I've ever broken.
This is not a good podcast for us because we're revealing our true nature.
But I have broken so many TVs, it's not even funny. Like, now that I'm an adult, never as a child have I ever broken a TV, but now
Now that you can buy your own TV.
dude, and it's always the stupidest thing that'll set me off about something, and like I'll do what you just said. I'll try to control myself, so like I'll like die. I'll get up and I'll walk around my room and be like, and I'll see my TV and just like, boom! The TV I have now, I've had 3 of them. The one, not the one in my living room. I have one in my bedroom.
I'll never forget. I've only broken one TV in my life, and I'll never forget the excuse and lie that I made up to tell my parents. So I had this. It was actually an old TV, so it wasn't like it was a brand new TV. It was like an old handed down TV, but it was still a flat screen like LCD TV.
Yeah.
This was like mono over 2 days. And I had this like piece of furniture, and the TV was up in the piece of furniture. And I hit the TV so hard, the screen just went black, and like never came back on. And so I did it. I was like, oh shit,
Yeah.
what do I do? So I told my dad that the TV fell off of the thing
That's pretty
while I
cool.
was. I told him I got mad and I kicked the entertainment center. And when I kicked it, the TV fell and landed on my knee, and that's why it broke. Instead of telling him that I just straight up punched it. Because I was like, well, if I tell him I just kicked the thing and not just directly punched it and the TV still broke, it'd be
Just
different.
told it fell.
He was like, oh, you fucking kidding me? How expensive that TV was? Yeah, I'm sure it was expensive. and then I got a new TV, and then I never broke a TV again.
Let me just tell you, these new TVs fold.
No.
They don't hold up too well to pressure.
You know another thing I do to my controller sometimes when I don't dash it against my thing, I'll just be so mad I'll just go like this and try to like snap it. I'm like trying to, and it moves a lot. Like I'm sure if I actually tried, it might be possible.
360 controllers, you could split the faceplates apart by doing that.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know why. I feel like 360 controllers are more like sturdy.
Yeah, maybe the insides. Because you can have a mangled controller.
I don't
still
know.
work.
I actually don't know if I've ever broke a 360 controller.
I have I should
I
literally.
did through playing it too much.
Yeah, I should go to my parents' house and take a picture of this drawer.
Well, you like wear controllers out. You like wear the thumbsticks out. That's how
Dude, like those Halo.
Like,
That's
didn't you
Those
say-
hours grinding. I would always just like straight to the left or right. I don't remember which.
Didn't you say like you have a new controller but you're waiting to use it because your other one's still good? Or
Yeah,
something? Where you
so
wanna
I
buy
have
a new
the
controller?
Xbox controller before the aux thing comes out,
Oh,
which
yeah,
is
that's
a
right.
pain in the ass because I can't just use the same mic that I use my PC and PS4.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to grind it out through Halo, but these Xbox One controllers they're better, I guess.
You just gotta get mad
it's
and break
hard.
it, so then you have to get used to it. Good.
Now once I start reading things, where does it stop?
That's true.
It doesn't stop.
It doesn't. It gets worse. It gets worse and worse and worse.
I was like pushing down on this cap when that happened, and then it vibrated. I was like, what did I just do?
Just create.
Phones have been out
Chase,
so
have you ever
long.
broken anything?
No,
In
actually.
Raid? Do you even get like mad at games?
No, not really. I don't.
I mean, I've heard you
just-
get mad. But
I-
you're never like.
I've never.
I do the thing where I'm like, oh god damn it, but I don't like bend or anything.
But you're always like, fuck. And then that's it. Like me? Oh man, forget it. I'm like, you motherfucker. Fucking piece of shit.
In my current room, there's a good wooden board for me to punch because it can't break. But now that I'm moving out,
I've always
it's
considered
gonna be a
like
problem.
putting a punching bag somewhere in my room.
Probably for the best.
Just so I can just like I don't know what I don't know what it is when I get angry. I just need to like hit something.
You need all
Which is
that.
probably
You need
not
all that
healthy.
hateful energy to leave your body.
It's probably
Yeah.
not healthy. Like I said, like when I try to hold it in, it just gets worse. Like it just festers in my chest.
I play worse if I don't let it out.
Like when you get mad, you just builds up and you
You're
feel it in
literally
your
so
chest,
sick.
right? And you're just like, and you just want to punch something. It's probably not healthy, but definitely not healthy. I mean, but you know, it is what it is. It's not like I'm not an angry person. It's just like when I play video games.
Video games and driving are the only times I get angry.
I'm driving.
I don't even get angry.
I can't even talk about it.
I didn't even get angry when I drive. Like I'll be like, "What the fuck are you doing, you retard?" But I'm never. I don't get road rage. Like I've never once thought about like, "Oh, I'm gonna fucking cut this guy off, slam on my brakes, and slow him down and get out and beat the shit." Like I've never thought about that.
Yeah,
I don't do that. But one thing I will
But I'll be like,
do-
what the fuck are you doing, you retard? Like, something like
Yeah, I
that.
do that all the time.
One thing I will do is whenever I get angry when I'm driving when somebody does something stupid, I pay no attention to driving laws.
Oh yeah,
Well,
actually,
no,
that's a lie. I do that too.
And I will ride somebody's ass for like no tomorrow.
Alright, yeah.
Dude,
So I guess maybe I do get a little bit.
on the Parkway, whenever I'm in meeting every Thursday, 7 a.m. I have to drive. So I get up at 5:30 and I leave at 6. And I've never gotten so close to somebody's bumper as I have every Thursday morning.
I need to tell you.
Why Thursday? What?
Because I'm so tired and I have to wake up early that day.
Okay, maybe I'm lying a little bit. Like I don't get angry like I want to beat the shit out of this person, but and this happened the other day.
I just thought you were having a stroke. Like that's how I feel.
Excuse me. This happened the other day. I was at a stoplight, and so in traffic.
Side note, I think Chace wants us to end it. It's really fun.
Yeah. Side note. Yeah. But anyway, so I'm stopped in traffic at a red light, right? And there's a left turn lane. This guy goes into left turn lane like he's about to make a left turn, and then traffic starts going and he gets in front of me. That made me so mad that he did that, because I drive a truck and a trailer, so I'm like, he obviously didn't want to sit behind me, but I'm like, we're in traffic anyway. You made up a whole fucking 10 feet.
My
What do you fucking do? So I literally the whole time I'm an inch away from his bumper. I'm driving an inch away from his bumper. He stops. I like slowly creep up to his bumper. I'm like, not that it does anything, but
Yeah, it makes
like
me
I just
feel
want them to look in the mirror and see that I'm there, and they're like,
Yeah.
oh shit.
Dude, my signature catchphrase when I'm driving angry is like somebody do something like that. Like they'll cut me off right before a red light, and I'll be like, "Wow, you have such a huge cock." That's the first thing it comes out of my mouth. For like I literally
Wow,
say it.
you're
It's like your dick is huge. You
have
gain so much ground. Like you wow.
You have the biggest penis.
Sometimes I'll literally clap. Like you're the first one to a red light. Congratulate. Like thank you so
Or
much.
I love when they cut you off, and then
Silent
you both
breaks.
stop. Yeah, and then you both stop at the same red light. You're like, wow, you did so much there. That you accomplished a lot.
Stupid. Speaking about how
But it only happens.
you
It
guys
only
have beer.
it only happens like in the truck. When I'm driving my car, it's a different story. So I'm usually the one that's I'm usually the one that's cutting people off. Actually, I don't cut people off. Like I feel like. So you ever see people driving, and they're like weaving in and out of traffic, and you're like, you're an absolute nut job. Like, what are you doing? But then, like, I do the same thing, but I don't do it as dramatically. Like, people will do it, like, with inches to spare.
Yeah, they're
I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I'll do the same thing, but I leave, like, feet.
Yeah.
I leave, like, car lengths when I do it. So, like, if I'm, like, weaving in and out of traffic, I'm not, like, buzzing people. I'm like, oh, you have ample space, I'm going to cut in front of you. Oh, you have ample space, I'm going to cut in front of you. Oh, you have... People are, like... And then the people are, like 2 inches away from other people. I'm like... Are you a fucking nut job, or you have a death wish? What are you doing?
Motorcycles too.
Oh,
shit.
dude.
Motorcycles are
You know,
so
motorcycle. Please.
It's a whole other
If you truly
subject.
think about it, asshole drivers literally put lives at risk the way they drive. They
Yeah.
put children's lives at risk
Yeah.
and babies' lives at risk.
Yeah.
And they should get
Amen.
taken
what-
more
what-
often.
What?
Fuck them.
Oh, speaking of tickets, fun fact: I have a warrant out for my arrest right now.
What?
Possibly. I didn't pay a speeding ticket, so don't you get a warrant when you want to pay for that?
Yeah, if you don't pay within 10 days of the speeding ticket, you get a warrant after your.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's gonna go.
I'm surprised you. How many cops have you passed today to scan your license plate?
Well, I'm always driving my work truck. Besides tonight, but I paid it today, so I should be good. Alright, it's no warrant.
What if they pull you over and be like, I paid it? And then they would, oh, I don't believe you, show them the receipt from your email. Unless you paid in person,
Not
show
sure.
them the receipt from you paid in person. I got a speeding ticket 2 weeks ago, and I paid that shit immediately.
I completely forgot.
Hopefully I
it
don't
was
get a
in
point.
Maine.
I paid it immediately because where I got pulled over, my cousin said he got pulled over in the same spot or near the same spot, and he didn't get 2 points because I got pulled over in Pennsylvania. We don't live in Pennsylvania, but in Pennsylvania I got a ticket for 5 over. I wasn't doing 5 over. I mean, yes, I was absolutely doing 5 over. I was going 70 and a 65. That's exactly what happened. Which is a 0-point ticket in Pennsylvania, but here it's 2 points. But so I was talking to my cousin. He said he got a same 5 over ticket, but it didn't carry over his 2 points here. So, but he said he paid it like immediately. So I'm like, well, I'm gonna pay it immediately because I don't want to fucking 2 points. And my dad's telling me, oh, you gotta pay a surcharge if you get points, but you don't have to pay a surcharge if you get points on your license until you have 5 points on your license. Which
Okay. So
This would only be 2 if I do get points. The only thing I have to worry about is my insurance going up fucking $150 probably.
2.2.
My insurance went up from a no point ticket, from 2 no point tickets when I got no seatbelt and great traffic hazard from speeding the first time. The cop, when I got pulled over for speeding, the cop asked me if I've ever been pulled over for speeding before, and I didn't know what to say because officially on the record, I've never been pulled over for speeding, but I did get pulled over for speeding. So I was like, no, I said only for no seatbelt. That's what I told him. I was like, okay. I wasn't going to tell him, yeah, I got pulled over for speeding, but they gave me a no seatbelt.
See, I'm scared to lie to the police like that, because what if there's a database that says this president was pulled over?
I'm absolutely
But I think it's
terrified
only
of lying.
local database.
I'm absolutely terrified of lying to the
Me
police.
too.
Because it's like, what do you get out of lying? Because if they catch you in a lie, now you're more fucked.
Dude, that whole DUI thing with my friend is like
Yeah,
a perfect
yeah,
example of that. Like, he's just so stupid.
Wait, what happened?
One
Nobody
of
doesn't watch it.
my good friends, got a DUI right in front of me. Cause
Oh yeah, and he said he didn't know you.
He said, yeah, he made this whole elaborate story, and when the cop came to me,
So why
He's
would
like-
you do that?
I know, that's what-
like
that's
you
what
know.
I'm
the
saying.
How are you
cop-
supposed to know the story?
Right, you
well,
know
one,
that-
that.
You know the cop's gonna question you, and then he's gonna question the people that also he pulled over.
Two, like, it's
And your
3,
stories aren't gonna match
it's
if you
3
made up
o'clock in
on
the
spot.
morning,
Yeah.
right? We're coming out of the woods. Like, that's what people do around here. They go in the woods and they get drunk and then whatever. And he said, did you drink tonight? Yes. Did you drink a lot? No. I was like, I had a few beers. Wasn't a lie. I had probably as many that are on the table right now. Mine. And he's like, are you fine to drive? I was like, yeah, I'm fine. He was like, no issues.
Wait, why didn't you finish that one?
He got a super one. And then he asked like if we were at a fire. I was like, yeah, we were at a fire and blah blah. And it's okay. Well, your friend told me he has no idea who you are. That he was just driving around. He saw a fire. And he got nervous, so he turned around and left. He's got an open container in the car. All this bullshit. And like I had empty beer cans or beer bottles in the back of my truck. And that's technically an open container, but he didn't say anything about it. And he's like, just go home. He's like, your buddy's not leaving tonight. Go home.
Alright, officer, I'll see you later.
I literally was like, I think I actually said, say no more. I was like,
Say no more.
Say no more, thank you, officer. Have a blessed night.
and then my friend was the whole time driving home. Well, first of all, when I went there, but the person I was with, I was like, I'm getting a DUI tonight, fine right home. I was
You
like,
better call
I
somebody.
was like, I don't care if I'm fine or not. There's no way 3 beers isn't over the legal limit. I'm gonna get a
I'm going to jail.
Something's gonna happen.
I'm going to jail and get
If they try to make me take a sobriety test, I'm probably gonna piss myself because I'm so nervous. So just call an Uber. And I didn't end up having that way, obviously. But on the way home, there was a cop behind me the whole time, probably the same cop. And I'm like shivering, driving. I'm like,
Oh yeah, I don't
God,
blame you.
he's gonna pull me over. He's like, maybe you're not good to drive. Like I'm just running through like a million different scenarios in my head.
Wouldn't that first cop still been with your friend?
Well, oh yeah, so so when I left, the person I was with ended up staying at a house near where the woods was. So I waited there until, because I was originally waiting for Nick, because I didn't know he was, I knew he was getting a DUI, but I didn't know if they were going to let him go. So I waited like 20 minutes and I was like, whatever, I'm just going to go. So I dropped him off, left, and the cop was behind me. It turned out he was in the cop car. And for getting brought to the police station. But I was shitting my pants. Because I pull out of my friend's driveway, and of course, the first car behind me is a cop car. And like right at the beginning, it's like 20 minutes away from my house. So I drive 20 minutes with a cop behind me, down a straight road, 72, all the way to Neptune.
I get that way even when I'm perfectly
Me too.
sober and fine. If I see a cop behind me, I'm like,
Okay. But
looking in the mirror, looking at the speedo.
I think on that note, we're gonna end the podcast because Chace has left. He's retreated to
Chase
his.
is MIA.
Chase has retreated to his bed.
Either asleep or
Either sleep or shit. One or the other.
Sleep or shit.
Or he's waiting outside the door for us to leave.
Yeah, probably waiting for us
Maybe
to
one or
leave.
the other.
So thanks for watching and happy birthday, Matt.
Yeah, happy birthday, man. How are you? 24?
24.
Amen, brother. I'll be 24 next month.
Maybe 24 months after that.
Amen, brother.
All right, let's stop recording.
I have to. Dude, my ass is so itchy just from sitting and sweating in one spot. Leave that in because it's still recorded.
I will.